I don't have my nose open. Shit. There we go. Our band of adventurers, the God's Headache, have recently begun to make their way to Frostbreath in the Kingdom of Dra, seeking answers to one of the party members' queries. For the most part, your journey through the skies of Dra were uneventful, until you were set upon by a group of what appeared to be Why is my brain failing to... defectors? Deserters! That's it. You did battle with what appeared to be some defectors. Deserters. Shit. It's been a while. In the midst of the battle, you were able to capture 2 of them, finding out a bit of information in regards to why they deserted their kingdoms by themselves, and one of them even helping you speed along on your journey a little bit. Eventually, with your ship temporarily grounded for some small-scale repairs, you had arrived at the town of Frostbreath with a rather curious welcome from the inhabitants, seeing as they've never really seen an airship land in front of their town before. But that is where we left off. So, God's Headache, what is it that you wish to do?
Well,
So we just entered the city, right?
Yeah, so you're it's not a particularly big town.
Yeah.
You can see, as I say, it's nestled between like two like upper lower lying mountains. Directly ahead of you to the north, you can kind of like see part way down what appears to be massive ice floes.
Okay.
Well, first of all, we should go get set up at an inn. Right.
Yes, I suppose that's correct. We might be here a while.
Wait, so what time of day is it?
At this point, it's about the afternoon.
And I'm guessing it's fairly chilly.
It's fairly cold. There is a light bit of snow that's starting to fall.
Okay.
But given as well that you're also date-wise, you're practically right in the middle of summer at this point.
Okay.
You know, so it's still fairly cold.
This has been nice weather season.
Yeah.
Got it, okay.
This is Alaska.
This is Northern Canada on a good day.
This is Greenland on a good day.
This is maybe a more extreme question than Tick has considered, but like, what's the sun situation like? Like, is the sun up all the time?
How many are there?
Right now? Like, is it only dark for like a couple hours?
So there's a single sun, and the...
Oh, right. I guess we have that whole... I don't know, with the single sun. But yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So there is a single sun, but because it's not like it's like super up near the poles. It's fairly like if you look on the map that I had like quickly.
Oh, right, the big one.
Yeah. Like obviously
okay.
It doesn't separate the kingdom, so you can kind of see where it is.
Okay.
If you compare it to like us, it is like kind of around, I guess.
It's like northern Alberta, so it's not like you get a whole lot of like. It's not northern north. It's not really far north, so it's not in the territories yet.
Yeah.
So okay. Nice. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, like you might have a bit more sunlight than normal, but it's not. It's like not super noticeable.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So, yeah, let's go get settled in an inn, and then I shall begin my investigations.
Okay. So there is an inn, a singular inn here. which is simply called the northmost point.
Because this is the northmost point.
So
Alright.
it's it appears to be a standard like wooden building. You do see it's got like some furs that are being used as like curtains and such. It's not particularly fancy, but given the size of the town, it's, you know, fairly decent.
All right, let's go in. And who's there? Anyone of significance?
So it's pretty quiet at the moment. You assume, you know, most people are out working on something. There's only the innkeeper that you can see, really.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and go to the innkeeper.
Okay, the innkeeper is a copper-scaled dragonborn. Female, and she's just kind of, at the moment, she's just reading, like a bit of parchment and such. And so she up, like, oh, greetings, welcome to the northmost point.
Hello, I'd like to rent 4 rooms.
Okay, that'll be 8 copper then.
Is the silver 10 copper?
Yes.
Then I'll go ahead and just give her a silver.
Okay. She tosses you 2 coppers back.
Can I roll insight on her?
Insight on her for
What
what?
are you inciting on?
Normally, you're like, what is she lying? What is her?
No, but this I was more sort of maybe her. I was more sort of like her body language or like her facial expression, because just to see if like whatever parchment she's reading, is it bad news or?
Make an insight check.
Was that a okay? Hold on, my character sheet is loading. There you go. And in Sigurd, 9.
9.
No.
Difficult to tell.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Given the incredulity of how you guys said that, I guess that was the correct answer. Okay.
I'll actually go Copper Dragonborn, and that I shall ask. So, has there been any rumors or talks about anything happening up here recently?
That's how you immediately know that someone's an adventurer.
Yeah, she
Like
just
maybe you're not sure about like the armor or something. They could just be like just getting in from a hard travel, but then
yeah, she just looks at all of you and it's like, you were the lot that came in on that airship, weren't you?
How did you know?
Well, you're not Dragonborn to begin with.
Nem just looks at Delphin. Like, how could you be any more obvious?
She sort of like
Yes,
rolls up
we
the
are.
parchment and places it under the table and such. There's been not so much a rumor. A few weeks ago, a dragon flew over by, carrying what looked to be a remains of a ship.
Of like a boat?
Yeah. And, so, like, looks about. Whatever was in that boat had some pretty good stuff in it.
Did the dragon happen to be white?
Yes, actually, it was.
Ah,
No. Oh.
Yeah, when I say a few weeks ago, it was like 2-3 months ago, maybe?
is that around the time that we killed that dragon?
Roughly.
Nem just
you spent
gives
about a month.
a long sigh.
You spent about a month and a half since you're just traveling about at this point. Since you returned to Exeter.
I think I think we found that dragon.
Oh, well, lucky that you're still alive, I guess. But
Not lucky for it.
I take you didn't get anything that it dropped its head then, yes?
The mountain collapsed.
Unfortunate.
Why? Do you know what was on there?
Understand it was part of the ship, not the full thing, and so some things were falling out of the hold. One of them, actually, sort of like reaches into a pouch and places down what appears to be like a sapphire, almost as big as your fist.
Okay, Tom, we get it. We get it. Thank you.
We shouldn't have been. Oh yay, the mountain! It's so lovely.
We
Don't touch anything in the mountain.
With the
We get it,
mountain.
mate. We get it.
She says like, but as she does, she sort of like her brow's a bit furrowed though. She pulls it back. Though it's interesting. Ships like that don't go through the ice flows. No ship goes through the ice flows.
Is that so?
Does anyone know why it might have been there?
The first question that everyone's been asking is why something that's got treasure on it's going through there. If you want to go through to the other side of the continent, you go through the Sul River. And if you want to try and go through the ice flows, you don't load it up with gold and diamonds and gems.
Does anyone know where, I guess, the rest of that ship is?
Hoja probably. He tends to go out to the ice flows to do some fishing.
I'm actually looking for Oja.
Oh! Right. Well, if you head over to the ice flows, there'll be an old rundown hut that looks like it's abandoned. But that's Oja's place.
Right then. Thank you.
Although, if you're going out there, be careful. Even though it's summer, weather's terrible out there, and certain members of the scouting party have seen some creatures that they would rather avoid.
Isn't this place full of creatures that anyone would rather avoid?
Yes, but what I mean is you would expect a place like the ice flows to be completely abandoned.
Right then. She's going to look at the group. Well, I was hoping to go alone, but if there's a chance of death, I probably shouldn't.
That is true.
Yay.
Also, a little bit of a weird question, but do you know any villages that might be near any old or abandoned castles? Kind of writing a report.
That is an odd question. I haven't traveled much outside of Frostbreath, but I mean, obviously Rabasra is the first one that comes to mind. I'm not too sure about the, eastern side of Dra. I tend not to travel there. Oops, someone died.
It was just Groovy.
Oh, it was Groovy. Bye, Groovy.
R.I.P. Groovy.
There's a volcano near Copperhall that has sort of been converted into a monastery. The only other one is 19. Okay, good for her. I mean, there's one where Wormfire used to be.
Wormfire.
Yes, it was. The village was situated high up on the mountain, but then they found the land was not as fertile as it could be, so they moved further down, and establish themselves there.
I see then. Interesting.
As for any that are on the east, I'm not too sure. As I said, I've never really gone further than Bahamut's Eye.
I understand then. Thank you at least for this. This will definitely help in the research.
I suppose I will get your rooms ready then. I will get to work on that. She quickly excuses herself and heads up the stairs to seemingly prepare the rooms.
Yeah. And then we'll look at the rest of the group. Do any of you have anything that you need to do in town?
Well, I mean, aside from asking around a bit more about, well, that, not too much.
Nah, I don't think I've got much on my plate up here.
I think you can get that at any time, Gratian.
Whoa.
Alright, then what do you say we head to Oja's before it gets dark? I imagine it gets dark quite quickly here.
That is more than likely.
Because that's how winter works.
It's the middle of summer.
Still,
why I
it's
was
how
mad.
winter works. It's always winter here. I think they have summer here.
Yep, that's how that works.
It's how Mafia works.
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
Although, it might be one of those situations where you get a place in the Arctic Circle where it's sunny for 23 hours of the day.
That's far in the north.
Yep,
Okay.
that's what this is the conversation me and Tick were having earlier.
Okay.
I was wondering what latitude we were at. More
I mean,
like
latitude isn't the
northern
same
Alberta-ish.
as, Earth.
Yeah, it's different. Same but different.
Mhm.
Alright. So, everyone ready to go out to a potentially dangerous, icy, flowy, whatever? It'll be great. It'll be like old times.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Right.
Remember our first mines back in Pterodon Crossing?
Not what I meant, but alright. Ned just pushes her hair back and goes out. She's tired.
Follow the leader.
Alright. So, you make your way further north, past the rest of the town, and a little bit of ways away. You can see it from the edge of town, but you can see there's a rundown hut, as the innkeeper had mentioned. It looks almost like the middle part of the roof is partially caved in. It's kind of you know how Charlie's house looked in the Johnny Depp Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? It looks a bit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything special around it, or?
Well, you're still heading towards it, but basically you head towards it.
Well, yeah, but perception, I guess.
Yeah, make a perception check. $14. Specifically, in the approach to the house, not really. You do see what appears to be a small field of crops. Definitely not big enough to feed an entire town. You get the feeling that this might be Oja's own personal set of crops. As you approach, you do notice... are you looking for anything in particular, or just anything of interest?
Just anything of interest right now.
Well, you do see what appears to be an old green dragonborn, so like sitting out on the front on what appears to be like a rocking chair. You can see he's filling it out with some large, what appears to be like fishing nets. And you see he's like appears to be like working, like tying everything together, but nothing of particular interest.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and get closer to him and kind of go.
He looks up. You can see at this point, like he's been holding a bit of the rope in his mouth, just as he's like tying. He's like, can I help you?
Yes, you can. If you're who I think you are, you're Oja, correct? She will look to the others and gesture them to like back away a little bit.
Yeah, I'll back off.
Yep. I'll kindly fuck right off back.
And then she'll look back at Oja. I have a difficult question, but by Orion's grace, I cannot find the answer.
He like stops at that and just slowly looks up at you. Or he like reaches up and like takes the rope out of his mouth. Well, first, most you're in draw, lady. Astaleba would probably be better. Also, I'm a bloody fisherman. Why don't you like go to Rabastra to the library or something? Looks back and now continues to tie.
Because I believe Elrin told me that you could help me.
He stops again. You said Elrin?
That's correct.
So I looks over at the rest of you and so I leans a bit. Was he, a bit like you?
He was, like me, but I think we both know he's changed.
Don't know, I ain't seen him in years. Your compatriots, are they,
Are they part of this?
Aye.
One of them. She will look to Valeth and gesture for him to come over.
Come on over.
So the rest of them ain't too sure.
That's right.
Look, lady, I told you, I'm a fisherman. I got some books that you can... You know what, fine, if it'll get you off my back, you can go ahead and read them. Your friend here, too, if he wants to. So, like, looks over the rest of you. You, like, for this, you're gonna be helping me out. Got some crops back there I need you to help harvest, alright?
Did you say that to us?
Yes.
To everyone?
Yes.
What kind of crops?
None of your damn business, just harvest them.
Gonna have some weed back there.
Alright then.
Nelson, look, it's the good cut.
It's from the dollar store.
Dollar Tree.
Alright.
Lucky for good thing I grew up on farms.
Oh, that's good. There's some baskets over back in the town. Just tell him Oja sent you and he'll give them you. Like, stands up, just places the net back down. Right, you two. You big guy if you want to take part, but her at the very least.
I'll come along.
Alright then. Rest of you, knock on the door once you're done with it and I'll send them on their way. Alright, come on.
Yay, we're going in.
So he opens the door. It's... the hut is very, like, dingy and it looks as bad inside as it does outside.
Woo!
And he sort of gets in, he closes the door and just very quickly locks it. How's Elrin doing then?
He's doing well for himself. He met up with the group. He's found his place. Fought a dragon. Or was it a drake?
If you're asking the DM, it was a drake.
Yeah, a drake.
Kind of the feeling he had it in him. Right, so I'm guessing if you spoke to Elrin, you know who I am.
I know that you know about my people.
ASMR's, aye. Well, I'd like to say I'm an expert on it, but when it comes to anything along the Fable 13 and their little bloodline, let's just say I'm a bit more informed than others.
That's actually what I wanted to kind of discuss with you.
That's so.
Yes, I know what I am. I'm not part of the bloodline. I'm a half ASMR.
Half ASMR, eh? You're the second one in my lifetime I've seen.
What I wish to know is who gave me this blessing. If there's a way that I can find that out.
Well, that normally lies with the guide. When...
Unfortunately, my guide doesn't know, or at the very least can't tell me.
Can't. I can tell you this much, for free, that usually, for a half ASMR, the guide's personality tends to reflect the god that created it.
So, are you saying that the god wants to, I guess, keep this secret from me, or is secretive?
Well, at that point now you're starting to come to the need to exchange.
Nem nods. I'm looking up something very quickly.
Okay.
I'm just looking at my notes real quick.
Alright. Well, you'd even fully just looks at you, Valve. What about you, big guy? Just interested, or got your own questions about the ASMR?
No, just curious. Thought I would give my friend here a companionship in this.
Moral support.
Yes, precisely.
All right. She will go ahead and take first Losara's journal. This is a first-hand account of the, I'm not sure if you've heard of them, the Simics.
I would have heard about that.
During the time of the Dark. It details some things of what went on, what they were based after, things like that, during the Dark.
Alright. So, reads through a bit more. I mean, the diary of a, former person of the Dark, I mean, suppose it answers a question that we were wondering about how the Simics came about. It doesn't say much in terms of detail.
I also have something else if that's not enough, but I can't really tell you what information it holds because I don't understand it myself.
So, closes the book. So you say your guide doesn't tell you. You think that the god themselves told them not to or something?
I know that Ryoshin is vague and secretive and doesn't explain much to me. He makes me fight tooth and nail to figure things out.
So a hands-off guide that works in the shadows, basically.
That's correct.
Know a handful of gods that could be related to. The whole thing about not telling you, though, that's an interesting one. Given that I know, from Elrin's guide, that they can't speak with their creators. And I ain't found an occasion of a guide ever speaking with anyone other than the person that they're bound to.
I believe he has... This might sound strange. I believe he has another purpose. Might be involving me, but he's doing something else.
That ain't... So, like, places the journal down and just, like, goes through a small bookshelf, like, pulls out a few books. Like, they've all got, like, tattered spines and such, so when you open them, you can see that the pages inside are in, very good condition. Just, like, quickly, like, flicks through a few ones of them. And that's a first. I ain't heard that in my research. You sure you ain't just told him something and you forgot about it?
Me telling him something? I tend to handle my issues myself. It's not like I made him do anything. Not unless there's something attacking me that I don't know about.
It just seems odd. As I say, from what I can tell, the only people that should be able to speak with a guide is the Samar they're bound to.
Well, I could summon him.
I mean, you're certainly free to try. Don't be surprised though if we start looking at you like you got a bit crazy though, given we can't see or hear him.
Valis just gives, like, the biggest, dumbest grin. Bit of a
Right
chuckle.
then, I'll see if he could provide some insight to help us. And Nem will... Is there, like, a place to sit down?
Yeah, there's a few chairs.
Okay. She will sit down in a chair, and she will grip her holy symbol and start essentially meditating to
The chair
call Ryoshun.
The chair doesn't break or anything, does it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
D20 had my charisma mod. Come on, Ryoshun. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Wow.
Actually, I was just doing that to fuck with you. After a little bit, so like you open your eyes, and it's just pure darkness. Valid, from what you can see, she's just like her head sort of, drops down a little bit, and it almost looks like she's sleeping. In a
Interesting.
way. Yeah, Oja's just looking, guys, like, yeah, that's what happened last time someone did this. After a minute or two, there is what do you call it? That's the wrong music track, because that's in the same place. There we go. So, after a few minutes, there's sort of like a flash of light, and the figure of your guide appears.
Ryoshun,
See?
I trust you know where I am right now.
A small town on the northern side of the continent.
I'm looking for more answers specifically about what God started this all for us, and apparently there's something strange with you. You told me previously that you can't tell me certain things.
Yes.
You seem to be doing something else other than just guiding me. There's another purpose.
You are correct.
But if you can't tell me what that is, what I wish to know is something else talking to you besides me. Were
No.
you
You're the
were
only
you
person that has
born with
spoken to
it?
me. This current duty that I'm doing?
Yes.
No, this was a few years after you were born.
And I suppose I can't ask you why you can't tell me.
Because you told me not to. You told me not to tell a soul. And I'm
I
duty
told
bound
you.
to not say that.
What do you mean I told you?
You mortals are weird. You seem to... So, like, isn't deep in thought? Am I relieved from the duty you had assigned me?
I don't know. I don't understand. First things first. I think the clearest question. How old was I when I gave you this mission?
So, like, leans back deep in thought. You had probably gone past your 4th summer.
All right. And in me giving you this duty, did I simply forget, or did you do something to me?
I did nothing at all to you, Nemesis. I simply did the duty you assigned me to do.
And if I relieve you from this, will it have consequences? Will it hurt other people?
I don't know.
Alright, Ryoshin. You are relieved from this duty.
You see that he's had like a sword and a shield sort of like on his person. And you just watch as you say this, like they just brighten and then just vanish. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Is that all, Nemesis?
Well, aren't you going to tell me what it was?
Understand that at this point I'm not hesitant because I can't. I'm hesitant because I'm not sure how you would take the information. Do you wish me to tell you despite the gravity of what it might or might not be?
Yes.
From the beginning, then, when you gave me this duty, you had been woken up by the sound of your brother screaming in fear. You found out he had had a nightmare. You asked me, told me, to protect him from nightmares, and told me not to tell a soul. I would have told you this if it weren't for what happened a few years ago. Nemesis, something is seeking out Norium. I don't know if he's aware of it. I don't know what it plans. But something is seeking to claim him.
You're saying you were protecting Norium from whatever that thing was?
I believe so. However, it never did anything. It was always there, watching.
Then what changed a few years ago?
Well, that's a thing. A few years ago is when it appeared. Before that, it was just regular nightmares, which I dealt with ease, as was my duty.
No wonder I didn't recall. It was something so minuscule, a child's request. You don't know what's after him now?
This, whatever it is, I've only seen it make a move once. Which was somewhat recently, when you all first arrived at your home. The first night you were there, it made its move on one of your compatriots. Floriana, I think her name was. That was the first time that I was ever required to raise my sword against it.
And she left shortly after, too. Has it been continuously fighting now?
No. After that first time, it once again receded and just stayed there, just out of my reach. The only thing I was able to ascertain is it is not this room that your companion has dealings with.
I see. Then... Alright, Ryoshin.
Yes.
I request that you keep an eye on this figure at the very least, and inform me if anything occurs.
As you wish, milady. He watches the sword, not the shield, but the sword itself reappears in his hand. He just looks at it.
Thank you, Ryoshin. This answered one question, but I suppose it doesn't answer who our creator is. I'll keep looking.
I did hear you mention to this individual that I've never really been there to guide you.
That's what it feels like.
Ironically as it sounds, I don't feel I actually need to guide you. The path that you have been walking, while it has variance, does not feel that it is striving away from whatever our purpose is. That I don't know of. But at the very least, I know that we have not strayed from it.
So you don't know our purpose?
I get the feeling that whatever it is approaching. Unfortunately, he sort of rubs the back of his neck. The concept of time is difficult for me.
Maybe I should get you a watch.
I don't believe that such things would work for me.
Jeremy Baramy. sorry. That's a reference.
Yeah, I don't know what that reference is, unfortunately.
Right then. I suppose all we can do is wait. At least I'm glad I'm going in the right direction.
I am as well.
Alright, Ryoshin. You are dismissed for now.
Just gives a salute with the sword and just sort of like fades away.
Alright. Guessing I come out of the haze.
Yeah, you sort of like jolt upwards to see just Valith and Orja looking at you. Orja just passes you a towel. You drool in.
Sorry. Nemesis will clean up her face. Well, I got some insight. There's... I did give it a task. It was something so minuscule, though. When I was a child, I asked for my elder brother to be protected from nightmares. Such a request must have been inconsequential to me that I didn't think about what it would mean and forgot about it later on. Apparently there's something deeper going on now, other than just childish nightmares.
I mean, that's still a first. Having a guide protect someone that isn't that it's bound to?
Apparently, he's protected several people.
Well now, that is going to be an interesting little thread to follow.
He also told me that whatever my purpose is, he frankly doesn't know it, but he knows that we're going in the right direction. Which leads me to think I might know what it is.
Do you now, lass?
I'm not sure if you realized, but I am Nemesis Thallo. Recently, my mother became Jurahan. She'll set the rag aside. My mother is a heinous, horrible person, and recently I felt that it was my duty to take her down. Any visions that I've gotten have led me to people involving these circumstances, involving the war that's approaching.
So, like, you seem deep in thought. It doesn't quite add up. It might be, but at least from what I've got, or research I know, that doesn't add up.
It doesn't?
I mean, what essentially that adds up to is a family squabble. Yeah, sure, it's involving an entire kingdom, but it's a family squabble.
Well, I suppose, unless my mother's planning something deeper, but the only other thing that Ryoshin has mentioned is my friend here, and she looks at Valeth. My friend was involved in some bad dealings with entities outside this plane.
What are we talking
That's the only
here?
other thing.
What are we talking here? One of the, like, air, fire, astral...
Void.
The void.
Void Lords.
Yes.
You see, it's just like some of the color drain from his face. Yeah, no, if Void Lords are involved, then that would definitely be a potential.
I just... He hasn't been insistent on it. The thing is that... Well, actually, maybe. Nem will look at Valeth and then at Oja. One of my visions led me to a man named Rogan. You can count this in your little knowledge thing, though I don't like saying it.
If you don't want to say it, don't say it.
I feel like it might provide a little more insight, though.
I mean, what insight are you looking for here?
Again, which god did this?
Unless it's some world-shattering thing, it's probably not going to be enough. If you're desperate to find out, I can go a little bit away from our normal teachings if you'll perhaps do me a favor.
What kind of favor?
Have you heard about any recent rumors that happened here in Frostbreath?
I know that there was a dragon that flew overhead and half a ship with it.
Aye, half a ship. Filled with treasure. That's not normal. And that means, where's the other half?
I assume somewhere in the ice flows.
Aye. So here's what I'm thinking. You go find that ship. Anything of interest that you think I might be able to study and such, we'll count that as the weight.
Alright then. Deal.
Alright. Hey, what are you saying about this Rogan fella? You can ignore the part which you were hesitant to tell me about. Just the important stuff.
He has a connection to the person that I told my guide to protect. And recently, this person that I told him to protect has been being watched by another otherworldly entity. It isn't the same, but it's still there, and it recently attacked one of my friends as well. My guide fought it off.
I know a bit about that kind of stuff. Could be a lot of things, honestly. Deals with devils, touching something ancient, and what you shouldn't touch. Or it might just be some undead spirit that wants to possess somebody. A lot of things it could be.
I think that I'll have to ask Nori about it.
So that's the fella's name, Nori.
I wonder if he knows.
If he does not my business.
Nem nods at that.
But if you're gonna go ahead and go on this little thing, then by all means, I'll just need to look through my various notes, get a list of gods that might be involved around your little guide there.
Alright then, thank you.
I'm just gonna warn you straight up though, I won't have the definitive answer.
Well, Nem gets up. I suppose after harassing you, I'm going to harass some gods. That'll go well.
Try to, don't tell him I sent you.
You've got a problem?
I just don't like authority.
And yet you deal with people like us.
I'm gonna give a shit if you were. If you were the king of Dra, I'd still not give a shit.
I more mean... It seems like ASMRs are surrounded by authority that they don't want.
To me, ASMR is just interesting. Who doesn't want to find out about those 13 survivors of a war that nearly killed us all?
Yes. Alright. Veleth,
Yes.
I suppose we should get back to the group and tell them that we have a ship to hunt for.
I mean, at this point,
Sounds fun.
they are, like, you're kind of, like, looking out the window, and you can see, like, just,
Yeah.
like, finishing up, pulling the crops and everything.
I said to twist it off, not pull it.
Twist it,
No, Dad,
pull it.
that way. And you, have you never used a sickle before in your life?
Yeah, Delson's gone right back to like farm boy mode. He's like, well, have none of you grown up on a farm before?
It's
No,
faster,
no,
but
not at all.
you'll damage it, and you'll leave open a hole on top. And that hole will end up
So good.
being rotten.
Go ahead and go outside while Delson is yelling at them.
Yeah, Ojo unlocks the door and lets you out.
This Nick fucking close to dropkick integration.
Are you enjoying playing in dirt?
Just picturing and making little like sand castles.
It's called harvesting crops.
Right. Listen, you know that ship that we discussed previously?
Yes.
Who'd like to go treasure hunting?
Are we going to have to
we
get in the
to
water?
keep it?
Some of it. Some of it I will be using for my own personal gain.
That seems fair enough.
Yeah, man.
Oh, should I have a choice, do I?
I mean something a little more specific,
I
but
feel like an
Okay,
indebted
gotcha.
ex, an indebted ex. What were you talking about? War criminal, who with a massive amount of debt would be more than excited to go treasure hunting.
I mean, aye, but I'd prefer to make it out of wherever the hell we're going to life first, aye.
Oh, that will make the war criminal part that much more useful. Right?
Should
I'm
I
excited.
should I take the form of something that could breathe underwater just in case?
I don't know how long we'll be there or if we'll need it, so you can cast it in the moment. But everyone gather round. Get it nice and close. No, I'm sure that whatever we find on this mission will hopefully be prosperous and not get us killed. Just remember that there are things in the ice that we will have to be concerned about, and... right. I think perhaps Raya should sit out for this one.
Ray just like shrugs. Well, that's fine by me.
Don't need a repeat of you doing what you did previously.
She just
But nonetheless,
chills.
I think that we'll all be fine because, I mean, we have fought blood hags together, we've made deals with the Fae. Those have gone well for us.
So far.
We are currently
We've killed 2
participating in a
dragons.
civil war. We've killed 2
Aye.
dragons. What
I mean,
has
who else do
not
you think's
gone
gonna
well
be
for
after
us
all
thus
this?
far?
But do you not expect that other people might be after this treasure ship full of gold, or it could be a trap, or
Well,
It's half a ship, and we already know what happened to the other half.
if they are, and if it is, come on, we're the gods' headache. What are they going to do?
True.
what? Try and kill us?
No one's succeeded yet. An inspiring leader.
Nice.
Yeah,
How much do we get?
I'm taking
Take
it
my
back.
points.
Take my
Um,
points.
Feel your anger.
That is 15 temporary HP.
Damn.
Trotha, I don't know. Trotha doesn't feel all that inspired, to be honest.
Wow.
Okay, then don't take the
Then
point.
you don't have to take your 15 HP then. That's
Yeah.
all to you. That's the best part about those leadership points is
I'm
that
sort of thinking like
you,
I would
you
like the
get to
15
decide
ex-
whether you take them or not.
Yeah, I was thinking like I would love the fit extra 50 HP, but I'm not sure Trotna is like, yeah, like go on then.
I'll take them.
Personally, I like that ruling.
Fun,
I'm
yeah.
not going to take these temporary points. I'm not inspired.
So how much was it? 15?
Yeah.
15.
It's like when they
Nemesis will lean
do.
down to Trothnar and grin. Oh, come on, Trothnar. When have I not saved your life? You can trust me.
He just
Or perhaps I should fight a wyvern through the sky again.
he just looks. He just like look. He just he just looks you in the eyes and then just runs his hand through his beard, and then basically just picks himself up from, or like picks up his shit from off the floor.
I'm sure that with me at the helm, we can do anything. And yes, this is me stroking my own ego.
Do anything.
Wait, so let me count the dots here. So we were out here doing hard labour, and you were in there, and I'm guessing from how chipper you are, that like all that guy told you was that you're great and you're the Messiah, and you're gonna lead a great revolution to break all the chains of the kingdom, are you?
Also,
Oh
Canada.
no, I got horrible information. But unless you'd like to see me have a nervous breakdown again, this is what I'm doing to hold myself together. And she boops him on the nose.
Okay.
As she walks off,
So
I
which
just do
direction are
that
we heading?
classic. I do that classic, almost like not even try and trip her, just kind of annoy her, sort of try to make like the back of one of her knees buckle.
So you're gonna try to trip her, yeah?
Well, not like trip her, but just like try to like make her like.
Try to shove her.
You just push the back of somebody's knees, and then they'll either stumble or they'll fall. or
Yeah,
whatever. It's
just
kinda like a dick move.
basically to like make her stumble. Yeah.
Roll a d20, yeah? Your strength modifier?
Oh no, I'm gonna break some kneecaps, aren't I?
Nem, I'm having a nervous breakdown. Trothnar, fuck you.
Eh. Well, guess what? You need some antagonization then.
Wow.
18. Nemesis, you make acrobatics or athletics check.
Oops.
Oh, I didn't mean to actually trip her. I meant just to annoy her, to be honest.
Okay.
Always.
So you do feel like a hard shove in your back, and you do stumble a little bit, but you're able to keep your footing.
Nem just rolls her eyes at Trothnar. She's above it at this point. And she'll keep walking.
Okay.
Guess we have
So-
to fucking scout out, like, the ice flows right now. I'm assuming that it's, like, surrounded by water right now.
Yeah. So you sort of like check around the ice flows and such. Because it is the summer, several bits of the ice is a lot thinner, though it's still like a good 4 feet of ice that are above the sea.
So could we technically walk on it?
Yes. The ice is thick enough to hold your weight. But you do see a
Okay.
few bits where it sort of like slopes in and is like notably like clearer.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. She'll look to everyone else. Valeth, Delson,
Yes.
we can fly, and I believe there is one person for each of us, so whoever cannot fly, pick a partner.
I'm not sure.
Yep.
I'm not sure Dale can lift me, so I'll be a big man.
You realize I'm not going to be flying like that.
He's going to be a bird.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm still pretty fucking heavy, lad. I'm hardly like, I'm hardly a fucking, rabbit you caught in the forest.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run,
I
run.
turn into the giant eagle using my polymorph.
That's such a waste of a spell slot.
Well, too late.
No.
Well, fly only lasts 10 minutes. Like, polymorph lasts an hour.
An hour, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
We can technically
just-
get more. I think we can technically get more people with fly, but it's like only 10 minutes. So you can't really get that far.
Polymorph, especially if you're doing something like giant eagle, giant owl, and such, you could carry 2 people in your talons.
Yeah.
I'm
Anything
just
more than that, it
saying,
sort of like gets to your weight limit.
if one of us falls through the ice, we have other people, or we have methods of getting out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We should have had Dulcin turn into something like that.
Well, I can still turn into something. So I will. I'm just
Oh.
thinking.
Well, you're
I give a
thinking I'm going to
suggestion,
get
right?
moving. Alright. I'm gonna start walking. I mean, we're
Perhaps, yeah.
going to be here for a while trying to find this ship.
I'll lick Gratian onto my back and start flying with him.
Oh yeah, you can scout out.
Yep.
Yeah, good scout too.
Hey, Nemesis,
There's the
can I get a piggyback ride?
No, you cannot. We are currently walking on ice, and thin ice at that. You know how heavy our combined weights would be? I mean, I'm almost 200 pounds.
I only weigh 150.
Oh, but that's good for you.
Look at how skinny I am.
I will crush your head between my thighs.
Save it for later, honey.
That's not what I
For
meant.
children.
It was meant to be violent.
Oh, bless you, Nan.
Well, Delson is scouting out. I'll be right back. I have to pee.
Okay.
Okay, have fun.
me and Gratian.
Right, okay. This will make this skill challenge a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
So, as I mentioned, this is essentially the travel through the ice flows is a skill challenge.
Mm.
So whoever wants to, similar to how it was within the Feywild, whoever wants to do a roll that they think might help them in locating the ship, go ahead and say.
Can I roll a perception check to look out for it with my powerful eagle eyes?
Yeah, so because you're airborne, and because you're an eagle, you have advantage on the roll, and the DC is lower because of it as well.
Yep.
Caca.
Let me check what my... Oh, hey, my perception is equal to that of the giant eagle.
12. Okay.
Damn it.
Because of the light snow, you do have to sort of like bob and weave between the clouds. Going through the clouds, it is horrendously cold.
Yeah.
And there is very little cover from the elements here on the ice floes. But you're able to sort of... The ice floes are just an expanse of white, but you can see just at the very edge of your vision what appears to be like a few darker spots. You don't know if it's water, you don't know if it's an object, but that's the closest sign that you can see. 20 feet that isn't just, ice.
Yay. Well, time to fly back down to the group and let them know, or have Gratian let them know where it was, because I can't speak. They don't understand Eagle. My language is too eloquent for them.
Caca.
Okay. Alright, so that was just a success. Who's doing the next roll, and what are they deciding to use to try and search for the vessel?
I shall be right back.
Okay.
I don't know. What?
Yeah, I'm legendarily bad at finding things and looking at stuff, so... Yeah, I can't really do anything.
I mean, I think the only thing I'm good at is survival when it comes to finding stuff, really.
Yeah, survival's good.
But we're trying to find a big fucking boat in the middle of a glacier.
Look for its tracks. I don't know.
I'm not flying, dude. I'm on the ground.
Good big...
Yeah, fortunately.
I might as well have a bush on my head, dude. Hold on, so...
Nice. That's a good call, Fortune. See? That's how you be creative, Ed.
Alright, sorry.
I'm just being a dick.
Yeah. So, can I see if I can
Fortune's
find...
already made the roll, unfortunately.
Yeah, she's doing
Okay.
An 8. Alright.
What was
The
that
drop center, you can still try.
But they'll have to
I
go on the
don't
next
understand
step.
shit.
Okay, so Fortune, you sort of notice a small trail. You begin to follow it. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me, Fortune.
Oh no, what did she do?
2.
2.
Oh no.
Okay. So, you continue to follow for these tracks for a handful of minutes. And then eventually you get to a part where the ice splits slightly. It's only about like a 3-foot gap that you can jump over. But as you're it's just kind of like standing there No, Delson's polymorph would be nearing its end, but would still be going.
Yep.
But, who's got the highest perception check now that Rise... the highest passive perception, I should say. Just to see...
I mean, the eagle one is 14.
14. Okay. If that's the case, let me just... Yeah. Okay. Delson, as you're looking down at your compatriots, you spot some movement in the cliff near them.
Nerd.
Oh no.
See two figures slowly approaching.
Can I give a warning screech?
So you give a screech, but obviously they're not too sure what it involves.
Caca.
Yeah, they
Think
just
it.
hear. I'm just going to do that. Okay, just give me a second.
Wow, Delson singing us the song of his people again. It sounds so pretty.
Secretion will be there.
Do you
Oh,
reckon
yeah,
if I
maybe-
hit him with a rock from here, he'd shut up?
Patience actually
Why
writing
would you
on
hit
me.
him with a rock?
Did you fucking hear? Do you know how annoying that is?
That's not an annoying sound?
Okay. So, as you guys are sort of like arguing, you hear a deep guttural growling noise. I'm going to bring us over to the battle map.
Ah! Okay.
Yay!
That was my despairingly alarmed battle map scream.
Let me just...
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
those are kind of cute.
Of course you'd say that.
Anna, you have literally the most
Look at them, they're
warped
squishy.
sense of what's cute and not of anyone I know.
Okay.
If it's furry and has a face, it's cute.
Pretty
So-
much. Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be
I-
furry and it doesn't need to have a face.
I
Yeah.
need everyone to roll initiative.
Hold on, let me get my character down.
Would you roll for Peach because she's not here at the moment?
Yes, I will do
He's
so.
having a wee. How do I do it?
Holy shit, somebody rolled higher than me in initiative for once. Go Gratian!
I'm just gonna loop all
Go
these guys
Dawson!
together.
Oh man, this is OP. We have Sky Archer time. This is like really good.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Yep.
I didn't know that was on the board, sorry.
It's fine. I'll just roll for Nemesis.
Man, if
No,
nothing bad
Missy.
happened, I would have just tried to fish.
So even though Grayson and such look like they're in the water, that's just they're in the air at this
Yep,
point.
yep.
The two of you are about 60 feet up. So put a note here. I can get rid of that one. Alright. I think that's everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, yeah, so Delson, you're a giant eagle. And you're first.
Okay then. I'm not sure how many minutes I have left on
You have
the
about
giant
3
eagle.
minutes left.
Okay, so about 30 turns.
Yeah, 30 turns.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. And that's I'm about to make a fucking... I'm about to go and make a fucking flyby on these.
What's your fly speed as a giant eagle?
It's like 80.
80 feet.
So,
You go 30 and then like.
nah, that's because he's also 60 feet up.
Oh, I guess yeah. If we're okay, then luckily, damn it, that's not a 3, 4, 5 triangle.
So
I mean, if
five,
I were
so
to-
that's
It's technically D&D is non-Euclidean, but whatever.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that that moves 25 feet, and that also drops your height by 25 feet.
I see.
So you are now 35 feet above this thing. For, as I say, 50 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm. So my things. Oh hey, I just realized my attacks have reach.
So do they have 35 feet of reach?
They got
They
10
have
for
5
reach.
feet of reach.
Well, 5 feet is just normal reach.
Yeah.
Like that, everybody has 5 feet of reach. 10 feet is when you can hit from one square over.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, as you're on top of Delson, you you move where he moves unless you jump off.
Yep. And I again talk to get people's attentions.
Yeah.
Here.
I shall do so. And then fly a little bit higher. Essentially taunting these wolves.
So you've gone 50 feet and you're going higher then, yeah?
Yep, I'll go about 10 feet higher.
Okay, so you're 45 feet up.
Yep. Taunt the eagle.
Okay. Gratian, you're up.
Holding on for dear life.
Now he's on my back.
Yeah, he's using those elven thigh muscles. Keep himself on.
Yeah. Yeah, you're 45 feet away, technically.
Yeah.
Is the lad about to do the thing?
Alright. Okay, make your attacks. With the regular old short bow, got it. Second one hits. Seven plus 4. That. Okay. So you just like fire. It hasn't like it's kind of realized something's behind it, but it's more focused on its prey in front of it. So you like hit it, like sort of recoils and looks up at you. And it's just like, and looking at it now, it looks kind of like almost like a hyena with a scorpion's tail at the back of it. Dark spines appear of it, and there's sort of like a dull glow coming from like its ribs and its mouth.
What the fuck is that?
What? That's bad.
Does anybody know what the fuck we're looking at?
I'm
Fortune, you're up.
not sure 100% right now. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Fortune.
Fortuna.
Do I see them?
Yes, you do at this point. Thankfully, Delson spotted one of them, so they didn't get a surprise attack.
That would have been really bad. Like a surprise round from 4 of these. That sounds terrifying.
Yep.
They are. It looks scary.
Although I believe I can't be in a surprise attack unless I'm knocked out. Yep. Alert feat. Can't be surprised unless unconscious. But I would like to cast Firebolt at this bad boy.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Ooh.
I'm back. What did I miss?
So
You're
they
fighting.
followed some traps, and they ended up following traps that led them to an ambush.
Wow. Thanks, guys. Sorry that took
Hey.
so long.
It's fine.
Hey, we passed our.
I went and got myself some food. Except
Yeah,
the
nice.
food. The food that I wanted was eaten by my brother, so I had to make myself something else.
What's the food?
Is
Just
Tessa
wanted my
joining us,
fucking
or is
popcorn
she
and they
busy?
took it. I have no idea where she is. My mom dragged her off somewhere.
Hmm.
And like I have no idea where she is.
All right.
That's
Well, go ahead and roll damage, Fortune. So that it's... Oh, that was a max damage hit as well.
Call the police and
As
say
a
there's
burst
a kid
into
in-
fire.
24, 6. That's 30 points of damage.
Fortune is not amused.
Okay. So it recalls from the hit. It's just like you can just see like across the side of its face. There's just now a deep scorch mark, and it's just like just looks at you like. Trufnar, you're up.
Right. Where's this cunt?
They're up 5 feet.
Well, they're up 5 feet from me. So am I above or below them?
No, you're 5 feet below them. This bit here is a cliff. It's more like a cliff
Can
of
I-
the ice.
Ooh, the cliff of the ice. Do I have a line of sight on this one?
Yes. You saw like you can see like as you heard like the impact and such. You saw like see it spin around, and you can just see it goes back to you.
Then can I try to shoot it? A smile. No. Can I try to shoot it with my heavy crossbow?
Sure, go ahead and make an attack roll.
And not only because I haven't got the feet or whatever, it's just one shot, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think we went into this before. Okay, 3, 2, 1, yeet.
Yeah, the hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hell yeah, and it's D10 plus 1. Okay.
Voleth just ducks, like moves off to the side.
Yeah, you just watch it just
Willies.
5 points of damage. I mean, it's damage. Damage is damage.
I suppose.
Okay. Like you sort of fire it, it sort of embeds itself partially in the tail, and you just watch the tail like flick slightly, and it just sort of like turns. It's not too sure which one it wants to go for. And then you just quickly load the crossbow ray for your next one.
Yeah.
Okay, it is
I need
now
to keep an eye on my ammo, don't I?
the creature's turn.
The creature.
Yeah, right now would be a good time for that.
So to start off with, the one that's been hit by Gratian, you know what? It's gonna it is gonna try and launch itself off this ice here. So it needs to make an athletics check.
That's cool.
Hardcore. Hardcore.
That is. Yeah, it's a 15 plus whatever. So you watch as it's sort of like. You like how Mufasa was when he was climbing up the cliff in Lion King. He like does that, but with a lot more finesse. And at the very top, he sort of like pushes himself off and does almost like a backflip, and he only gets like 30. Like he's 15 feet away from you from that jump, because the cliff itself is the bit next to it is about 20 feet. But his tail has enough range for that, so he's going to make an attack onto you, Delson.
Oh no.
That's really cool. He like jumps on it and then like does a flip and his tail like whoosh.
Yeah, I mean he's going to take quite a bit of fall damage from this, but he considers it worth it. That is a math 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so first most, you take 18 points of piercing damage,
Oh shit.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, Eagle Cons. Let's see what that is. That's the same as my constitution.
Okay, make the con save. 4. So
Well,
you sort of like you try and like fly out the way, but but it sort of like scrapes the side of your. It sort of like finds purchase in your flank, and it does. You feel like like what feels like poison go through, and as it does, like you begin to start feeling a little numb, and you start to lose feeling, and You are now paralyzed.
Oh fuck.
Fuck!
So next turn, you will fall.
Shit. I can't do anything to prevent this either.
Nope. Let's see, so, and the creature takes... Ah, he took a lot of damage from that fall.
He does that, just lands right on his head.
Yeah, you guys watch it, so like leads up, slash it, and you watch as Delson begin to fall. But you sort of like see the creature sort of like land, and it looks like he landed hard on his back.
Ooh.
So he takes that much damage.
Poor Schnickums.
That is quite a decent chunk. Okay, so that was that particular creature's turn, but there's 3 others. So this one is going to 5, 10, leaps down, 15, 25, 30, is going to go right up to you, Valif, and is going to make 2 attacks on you. So the first one is a 16 to hit.
I'll do her.
That'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, if you meet, you beat. My AC is 16 because I have my shield out because we were like traveling in danger.
Okay, just... You take 22 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. There's all my temporary hit points.
And for its second attack, it's going to... You know, I'm going to just roll. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to... Who wants to be odds? Who wants to be evens? Between you and
I'll be
Trafnar.
odds. I'll be odds.
I'll be evens.
Okay, it's hitting you, Trafnar.
Yay! Okay.
Woo.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, go on then. It's Christmas.
Okay. You take 17 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Frick, okay. I don't get the reference. What was the damage again? 17?
Yep.
Oh, crumbs, okay.
Spiral death, spiral death. Spiral.
You are paralyzed.
Yay!
Okay.
Well, like, instantly. I can't even, like... Just dead. Okay.
You're paralyzed.
Actually, wait, are you immune to the poisoned effect?
Yeah, he is.
Then you're not paralyzed.
Poisoned? I think he is. Let me just double check. No, he has
I
advantage against being poisoned. doesn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, you have advantage on...
Well, then go ahead
against-
and roll again, because it's,
against
technically,
poison.
Oh, that's
it's
true.
technically poisoned, so go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
you're
again
being
for your
poisoned.
advantage.
And you have advantage on poison damage. So roll again, okay.
Yeah.
Go again.
Nope, still paralyzed.
For fuck's sake.
A 1 and a 2.
God.
God, the gods want me
So you
more
only take
paralyzed.
half of that poison damage, though, right? Or is that not poison damage?
It doesn't deal poison damage, it just paralyzes.
Yeah, it's like it's piercing and then a paralyzed condition. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
So this,
Wait, isn't there...
isn't there what?
Actually, no. Nothing.
You know, I could do with some inspiration right now, it must be said.
Unfortunately,
Too bad
I'm
your eagle heart is the
paralyzed.
eagle.
so 5,
And I'm paralyzed falling to the ground.
10...
I'm kidding, dude. I was joking about the fact that I didn't take the inspiration, like, health
Oh.
die.
Yeah.
This one is going to
Uh-huh.
attempt to
To
leap
the
over
gap.
the gap.
Take the fall damage.
That's
Come on,
cocked.
fall in the water.
You rolled a 2.
Nice.
Okay. Well, at least they're really well.
So he falls into the water, and instantly, because of the freezing water, takes... that nearly fell, so I'll re-roll that one. Okay. Takes that much damage. Alright. Fortune. Make a perception check for me.
Do, 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 do.
7. Okay.
Damn it!
40. That's all its movement. And yeah, it can't reach, so that's the end of its turn. Nemesis, you're up.
Hi. Oh
Hello.
man. What a fucking mess.
How are you?
I'm looking at this. Is this gap jumping distance?
Yeah, but it's got a very, very low DC. Because it's less than 5 feet. This one attempted to jump 15 feet and failed miserably, so...
Okay. Is jumping an action? Or is
No.
it movement? Okay.
It's technically movement. You'd have to make an athletics check, but...
Then I'll go ahead and head over here.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check. Easy enough.
Been really cool just to like go over that cliff edge where that one's down the water. Like I got this one, and then just like jump down on him and
Alright.
plunging attack.
I will go ahead and do I will put my branding smite on my hammer, and then I will you know what, yeah, let's go all the way over here using a dash.
Okay.
Because I won't. Thank you, over there. Because I won't be able to attack it anyways if I dash. May as well use it all. And I don't suppose I can taunt it.
Sure, make an intimidation check.
Alright. Nem's just gonna fucking run past it and then just kind of get up in its face. Hey, ugly! Right here! Intimidation.
Oh, what up? I'm in your grave.
You feel like you've got its attention.
Fantastic. All eyes on me, bitch. Getting my aura.
Okay. It's your
And this is
turn.
2-pack.
Val, if you're up.
Okay, I don't even know, man. Trothnar's behind me and he's all paralyzed.
I'm not
Elf
paralyzed.
Bros are- Oh, you're
You
not
are.
paralyzed.
You are, you didn't
Go off,
make a save.
baby.
No, he is paralyzed. You are paralyzed. Yeah, because you're
Oh,
poisoned.
fuck.
You're not
You'll need to-
immune, you're resistant.
Yeah, you're just
Alright.
resistant, so it would have taken damage. Yeah, so you're paralyzed. I don't really want to leave you just to get like auto crit a bunch of times, so I think I am just gonna stand right here.
Oh, you sweetie.
So in that case, I should probably cast Mirror Image. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself as an action. And as a bonus action, I will look funny. Actually, no, as a bonus action. Yeah, as a bonus action, I'll then cast Far Step. So multiples of me appear, and then I don't know how would you visually say Far Step looks, Tick? I don't know how it would look to me.
Remember what fast step is again? Isn't that like the
It's
super
it's
jump?
the one where it's concentration. It's a bonus action to cast, and then as a bonus action, I can teleport 60 feet every turn.
I would say you'd be able to do that, like, on the, what you calls it? Or, like, how it looks visually, do you mean?
Yeah, I'm just curious how it would look to you. Yeah, like how it would look.
Uh,
I got this from being
Yeah.
a Phaelog.
So, it's kind of similar to how Nightcrawler does his little thing.
Cool. So there's multiple of me and they can teleport. This is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just look at him and it's like, can you come and hit me. Hit me. I dare you.
Make an
Something stupid like
intimidation
that.
check.
Okay. I'm so intimidating. In reality, I actually am, because
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
9, but yeah.
21.
Yay.
Okay. He looks like he was eyeing Trafnar,
Hit
but
me
now
with
just
your
seeing
car.
like 4 big like twit sacks of meat just appearing in front of it.
Yep.
Okay. So before Delson's turn, top of the round, Fortune and Nemesis. You spot movement in the water, and you see it very
Oh, man.
rapidly converging on the creature that's currently in the water.
Okay.
In fact,
Shit.
one of them would actually have surfaced at this point. So I'll just go ahead and put it on here to see where it got after its little dash. There we go.
What the fuck is that?
So
No!
as it's like
Thank you.
surface, it looks almost like a shark, but with the front, like with the the bottom fins, polar bear claws, and the front of its head is a polar bear.
What the
It's a
fuck?
it's a fucking, like, aquatic chimera.
Amaro.
I was
Can
more,
I get some full art of this thing?
I was more thinking Falco from Neverending Story.
But you watch, you see like this. You can't tell how many of them are in there, but they are converging on this creature.
Holy
fuck?
shit. Nemesis just gonna shout at the group. Stay out of the water!
Okay. So,
You can't tell me
Delson,
what to
at the
do.
top of your turn, you fall because you are paralyzed. So you fall the full 45 feet and hit the ground hard. So you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Delson? Not Delson. Gratian? You're also on there, so you would have made the fall as well.
At least he has a cushion, though.
Yeah, I'll say the damage is half if you're gonna use you, if he's gonna use you as a body pillow.
Do it.
Hit me.
That's good because that would have been 19 points of damage. So that's
Okay.
10 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Hit me.
Yeah, that definitely knocks me out of Giant Eagle.
Okay.
And I also take my damage over.
Yeah.
Now this brings up the one question: does
You are no longer paralyzed because it affected only the eagle form. So you are
Fair
prone,
enough.
and this creature is looking directly at you.
You know what? If I have an action, I need to see how far this cone was again. I don't want to end up hitting.
Well, technically, if you're able to use your turn, you should get up.
True. Yeah, if I have any movement left, I want to get up, and then if I still have an action, oh wait, Bella's just out of range.
Oh my gosh, it's just my size.
Alright, yeah, you need to roll concentration, Gratian, for your roll it.
Yep.
We also want it.
You lose the Hunter's Mark.
Rip.
So what are you doing, Delson?
Okay, first I'm getting up, and then if I have any movement left, I kind of want to walk over here. And this thing's going to get a 6th level pulse wave.
Oh, wait.
Actually, no, I'm going to stay here, do it. And good thing that Bella's right out of the way. So let's Fusro dog whatever the fuck they are.
Ah, you're on the same page as me, V's.
I'm so scared.
Okay, so it's a strength saving throw they gotta make?
Constitution.
Constitution. So the one at Valor fails. What's the DC?
The DC is 17.
The one in front of you makes it.
Ah, so he only takes half damage.
Okay, so that's 32 points of damage. Nice.
And one. One will just get fucking yeeted.
Yeah. Sorry.
Does it not? Okay, let me recheck. Does the yeet knock them prone?
Go. And they get thrown how many feet? 10 feet?
15.
And I'll put it directly onto the two of them.
Fuck.
I got an idea. Valif, make a strength check for me.
But which one of me? Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
There's a wall of Aleph.
Yeah, there's a wall of a left to fucking
Strength
suplex it.
16. Yeah, I'd say that's enough. So it doesn't go flying
Nice.
15 feet, but you watch as it sort of like Blast and Valif just sort of like brace himself and essentially like barges it back. It sort of bounces off and lands on its back. So it didn't move 15 feet, but it is prone. The alternative would have been it would have knocked the two of them, it would knock all three of them prone and they would have taken bludgeoning damage. Because you're flinging a big old hyena at them.
Yeah.
I am. Let me say this out of character. I'm sorry. I kind of forgot all about that.
No, perfect. It's perfect. It's
Yep, the wall of
exactly
Valor.
what Delson would do.
Okay. So, that's the case. Unless you're doing anything else. Gratian, you're up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's inspire. Let's inspire.
Oh, it's either
Valak.
pulled or pushed. That's cool. I didn't know that. You could make it pull or push.
Yep. Yeah, Beleth, mark yourself down as having an inspiration die.
Something to remember to do that.
Okay.
Behold, the mighty wall of Beleth.
Gratian, you're up.
No beast can penetrate it.
I'm not even gonna fucking address what you just said, Dom.
Okay. There you go. "23 hits. 9 points of piercing damage. Okay. It's looking a little hurt. But the one thing that you notice is, like, as you sort of, like, stab into it, it doesn't appear to go as deep in as you would expect.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Fortune, you're up.
Would be nice if I had my mic on. I would like to just do Firebolt once again to this boy in the water.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. 14, just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
4 points of fire damage.
Oh my god. Oh, that's. Are you sure Will Wheaton didn't come in when we weren't looking?
I don't know.
Will Wheaton? You mean Will
Wheaton.
Wheaton?
I said
Yeah.
Wheaton.
You said Wheaton.
No, I said Wheaton.
Are you doing anything else, Fortune?
Yes, I would like to make my way back here.
Okay.
I was so
Away from the
confused.
water.
Oh,
Alright. Okay, that's your turn. Shrapnar, you are paralyzed. So your turn
I'm
comes
what?
and goes.
Having a lovely time with it all.
Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
See if I can power out of the venom. Where's my hand eject? Does that mean something's happening?
Flex on it.
I'm trying, dude. There. Okay, let me see if I can just shake Grandpa anger. Constitution saving throw, is it? Or
Yep, with advantage, because it's technically saving against a poison.
yeetness, there you go.
20, easy.
There we go.
Easy enough. So this entire time, like, you've been feeling like, it's almost like you've been turning to ice. Like, it feels like there's just pure ice going through your veins. And you just sort of, like, focus. And eventually, like, you still feel quite numb. But you have movement again. You know, you can move and you can fight again. So you're no longer paralyzed.
Oh, that's scary.
Okay. It is now the creature's turn again.
Oh.
It's the end of your turn that you make the saving throw, so...
Oh, fuck, okay. Well,
Okay, so the creature that Nemesis is fighting is gonna attack you because you pissed it off.
That's right.
That's a miss. That is an 18 to hit, which I think is still a miss.
Miss.
Okay. Good for it. Okay, so this one is now going to try its damnedest to get the hell out of the water. You know what? I'm gonna roll a dice, see which way it goes. Okay, it's going this way, so 10, 20, 30. And who is it gonna go for? Because it has enough reach just to go for one of you three.
Don't say that.
It's gonna go this way.
Oh god!
It's gonna make
Mammy.
an attack at Valith, and then it's I'll see what happens after the next one. So that's a 19 to hit. So go ahead and roll to see if it hits one of your clones.
Let me just see. Okay, yes, that first. So d20. That'll do it. That'll hit me, I believe. Or no.
If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack to a duplicate. So it hits a duplicate.
Perfect. So now it's 10 or higher.
Yeah.
Or now it's 8 or higher, and then it'll be 10 or higher.
And then it's 10 or higher. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Once again, Trofnar Valith, call odds or evens.
odds.
Okay, evens, I guess.
Even, so it's gonna go for Valith again.
Nice. Sorry, Val.
Valid this time. No, that's fine.
That's a natural 19, so go ahead and roll a d20 again.
Okay.
Four.
It's that time. Goes to
It's-
hit me, and now let me see. There's my other thing that I can do. Is it before? No, okay, so I'll get hit by it, but that's fine.
Okay, let me just go ahead and roll the damage. So you take 13 points of piercing damage. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, mirror images and concentration. Good to know.
No, that one isn't, but far step is. So
Yeah. So
We'll
make the
see how that
Constitution
goes.
save. You
Okay.
are paralyzed.
okay, I'm paralyzed, and I'll have to make that Constitution save or the concentration check, I should say, for far step.
Technically, you're classified as incapacitated, but sure. That,
But that's the concentration check, right? Like that's just for maintaining stuff. Or is it's cast so I
because you're
can't maintain
incapacitated,
concentration?
which means you can't take movement or actions.
Okay. Then I lose it, right?
Yeah. And keep in mind
I
as well with that
can't,
rule,
I
it's
can't
gonna
maintain
happen with everyone
concentration.
else.
Okay, so I lose far step, but
Yep.
before I do that, I can, as a reaction, use my other thing, my other cool phase step stuff.
Yeah, I'll let
Which
you
is
do
just
that,
the
yeah.
because it's a reaction thing.
Yeah.
And it turns me invisible. So, here. So I use Misty Escape.
Okay. So,
And
invisible until
so,
your next
can I
turn.
see? Where can I see? Nah, I'm just gonna stay back here behind my boys and
Okay.
my boy and Fortune.
So you are paralyzed.
And I'm invisible right now.
And you are, and you are invisible. I'll just put that there. It can't be seen.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is gonna go forward and attack Trufnar
Hello.
because its meal's vanished. That's a
Wait,
natural
text
20 on the
question,
first
cat
hit.
What was it?
Natural 20.
Okay.
So I'll roll the damage for this one because this is the real one that hurts.
Yeah. Wait, it was the. Oh no, you're right. Fuck, that's so annoying. That sucks. Paralyzation sucks.
Yeah. You take 52 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
What?
It's 4d10 plus 4. And he crit.
What was it again? 52, did you say?
Yes. And the second hit misses.
Oh my.
Oh my actual Christ. Okay.
It really would have been nice to be inspired.
Oh!
It's 15 hit points. It's not going to count for much.
It would have.
It would have helped.
Remember that.
Exactly.
Okay, and the one that's fighting you, Delson, is making an attack on to you and Gratian. That's a 17 for the first hit.
I totally forgot I was inspired.
I was saying,
Wait, who's...
it's going for you first, Delson.
Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Okay. So you take.
Probably taking a big number.
You take 38 points of piercing damage.
Jesus Christ, that is...
These things hurt. And the one for you, Gratian, is an 18 to hit.
Jesus.
Not if I have anything to say about that.
No, you're cutting words it?
Yep.
Go
Right
ahead.
before...
My son.
You're not fucking seeing that.
Yeah, that brings it down to a 13, which will miss.
That's you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's their turn. Nemesis, you're up.
Woo! Gonna go ahead and make 2 hits on this motherfucker.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack rolls. Both hits.
Both hit. Let's lay some fucking divine smite down.
Yo, dog, I heard you like smite. We're putting the smite on your smite, so you can smite while you smite.
You
Alright.
should have to aggro them and not die long enough for Nemedy to kill all of them one by one.
Pretty much.
Uh,
So, go ahead. And these are the 2 attacks. And then go ahead and get my branding smite, which is 2d6 radiant.
Here comes the big girl damage.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely big girl damage.
And then my divine smite. I am so sorry. So that is 2d8. And then my improved divine smite, which is on each hit, which I'll just go ahead and roll another 2d8 since they're 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That is another 15.
Eat up.
He felt that.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you.
He felt that one a lot.
I'll go ahead and I just want to move to this side.
Okay. Valif, you are paralyzed, and at the end of your turn, your invisibility runs out. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
yeah, at the beginning it runs out, so I start and I'm like, frozen there on the ground or something. Multiple of me just like all frozen, and then I try to get out of it.
Yep,
Oh, that was
Constitution
a
saving
dex-
throw.
Dex save, so just a con save. Come on.
Nope, you are still paralyzed.
I mean, you also have the inspiration.
I do. I can use
Oh,
it this
you
time.
do.
The last time it wouldn't have been useful. A 7, it wouldn't have done anything.
Go ahead and roll.
D6.
The D12.
D12.
I think it's a D12.
Or no, D10 or D12?
Which one
Yeah,
is it?
it's a D10 now.
D10.
D10? Okay, it might have helped on the other one.
Yeah, that'll do
so
it.
I'm out of it now.
You are no longer
Okay, good.
paralyzed.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Good job, you fucking nerd.
So
Fucking
top
could've
of the
used that
round,
Damn it.
the creatures in the sea. Just so they go up to here, and you can see they're just sort of circling.
Terrifying.
in the sea.
Delson, you're up.
That is. Okay, I'm going to look to Creation and be like, "Do you trust me, friend?"
What? No.
Okay, so first of all, I see a lot of us have gotten fucked up, so we're going to just do some mass cure wounds. That was really bad.
Okay.
But hey,
Uh,
Trothnar, Valeth, myself, and Gratian. We each get 9 more, and Fortune, were you hurt too?
No, she's not been hurt at
Not
all.
yet.
I have not
Okay.
taken a single point of
wait,
damage,
we
so-
get do we get health?
You get 9.
Yeah, you get 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 4,
I was-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you.
You're welcome. And also with this, I am going to...
There we go.
I'm going to move up here and also take out the rapier. Left Gratian. And make sure you hit him where it hurts. So yes, he's getting an inspiration too.
Okay. So, Gratian, you're up.
That's
Ooh.
when it did my movements.
Okay. So it is now flanked.
What are you doing?
Okay. Go ahead and
Playing
attacks
D&D?
with advantage. Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Remember to aim where it hurts.
Their feelings.
Fuck 'em up.
Yeah.
You both of them hit, so you only roll damage for one of them there.
Yeah.
Yeah, both hit.
Yep.
They're only protected by their their hide and such, so they've not exactly got a high AC. Okay. I mean, looking at how the battle's going, they're looking hurt. There we go.
So wait, to be fair.
Yep. Okay, Fortune, you're up.
So, Tom, is this thing over here climbable?
Yes.
Awesome. I'd like to make my way over here and start climbing it.
Make my way downtown.
Okay.
So I want to get to... here.
All
I
right.
want to be on top of Boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Walter.
Boulder. And I would like to use
That's funny
Gust
word.
on this bad boy. He needs to do a strength save, and if he fails, he gets pushed 5 feet back. Because I'm assuming they're at least medium size.
They are large.
Or are they? Large. Fuck. I
So-
thought wrong.
Does not work on large.
No.
Then
One medium
I'll,
or smaller creature.
I'll let you undo that then.
Thank you.
Yeah, to give an idea of scale, Fortune, you're a medium-sized creature, and you can see just by their tokens they are bigger than you.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yep.
If it works, it works. Let's try Fireball on that same guy.
Okay. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 11 points. Okay. Again, looking hurt.
Can I use a free action to say something into the bracelet?
Sure.
Valeth, push him into the water.
Alright.
I would love to. I'll try.
Drofnar, you're up.
Hello.
Actually, I'm frozen. I don't know now.
No,
Community.
you got rid of the paralyzed.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Link.
Yeah, fine.
Right. Now, as you can probably all imagine, I am thoroughly miffed at this person who nearly killed me.
Mm-hmm.
And once my character sheet loads, I will let you know what I will do. My answer will surprise you.
Does it involve hitting them several times with a big old hammer that's on fire?
Not just thank you. Yeah, it does. Yeah. God, you guys know me so. Oh fuck! No, I had advantage on.
Well, it doesn't really matter, because, okay, so we'll go by then. So those first 2 hits, and the first one's a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
And that's a natural 1 on the last one. So the first 2 hit, and the first one's a natural 20. So go ahead and roll damage for that 20 first and foremost.
Fuck, hold on. Okay. I need to stop closing my fucking character sheet. It's so annoying.
So a Karmora session without...
This is my own personal beef. No, I'm getting over it. Warhammer D10 plus 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first. Incoming. 1, 2, and then the fire damage is D6.
Yep.
1, 2.
Okay, so that is... Let me just add that up. That's 10. That's 16 for that melee hit. So for the first hit in total, that's 26 points of damage.
Okay.
So, and then the second hit, I'll get to it once I... There we go. And then the second one is a further 17 points of damage.
Lovely, I'll take that.
Alright.
I'll take that while you wear.
The one that you've just been wailing on? It's starting to look a bit rough.
Nice.
Alright.
Fuck my wee wee.
Is that the rest? Is that your turn then?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
It is now the creature's turn. So, first one, I'm just going to go from top to bottom. So, the one that Nemesi's fighting is going for Nemesi.
Yep.
That is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit, even if I raise my shield.
Okay, so let's just roll the dice. Oh no, that's a good D10. Oh, there it is. You take 31 points of piercing damage from the first hit.
Whew! Alright.
And the second one is 25 again. So I need...
Wait, is it... He hit me twice?
He gets 2 attacks. One with his bite and one with his tail stinger.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying.
Which one is... How much damage was that again?
That was the bite. That was... shit, I moved all the stuff. It was like 32. Around that amount.
Okay, it was 31. I meant the other one. The one that was like 20-something.
Oh. Well, no, that was damage. That was to hit.
But you said it was 2 attacks?
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
I get that.
So I did the first attack. It hit you. I then did the
Yep.
damage. I've now just rolled for the second attack, which has hit you. I'm rolling damage.
Yes, okay. I'm sorry, I thought that you meant that was the damage as well.
No.
Okay, yeah,
That
go
is
ahead.
12 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
And I need to make a Constitution save.
And I think you would need to make them anyway for your smite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you resist the poison.
Good thing she has an aura.
And then...
So you need to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh yeah, I have advantage on this.
It doesn't matter because you make the save anyway
Yeah,
with both concentrations. Okay,
because I have my aura.
so that's that one. This one is very pissed off at Fortune now, and it's going to go for her. So, first one is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take 24 points of piercing damage.
It's so much damage.
Yeah, no, the bite really fucking hurts in comparison. And the second one, that's a miss. He rolled it 2.
Aw.
You suck.
The one against Truffnar is going to...
Hello?
He's going to wail on Truffnar because you did a shit ton of damage to him.
You did a shit ton of damage to me.
That's a 3, so the bite misses.
Oh,
Second
bless.
one is a 21 to hit for the piercing stinger.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that is... So that's 13 points of piercing damage and needs to make a Constitution saving throw. With advantage because poison.
I would be, you know what? I would be delighted to.
Oh my god, that's even more terrifying.
Yeet.
Yeah, you make the save, no problem.
Nice.
And then the one that's attacking Gratian and Delson. How smart is this thing? Not very smart, so it wouldn't try to undo the flank. So it's just gonna wail. Gratian and Delson, call odds or evens.
I'll take odd.
Yep, Gratian already said odds.
Oh, you beat me.
Don't try it.
Well, that's unfortunate because it's going for Gratian then on its first attack.
Oh no.
That's a 19 to hit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, where's my 4th one? There we go. You take 20 points of piercing damage. And the second one is going to go for Delson, or the second attack, I should say. I don't think that's going to hit. That's a 13.
Nope.
Okay. And that is their turn. Nemesis, you're up.
Hi there. We're gonna hit you again. Do-do.
Both hit. Go ahead and deal damage.
Alright. 1, 2. And then my branding smites. And I'll go ahead and put on my improved divine smite again as 2. So there we go.
Okay. Okay. The one you're fighting, starting to look rough as well.
Yay!
Oh, these things have.
Yeah, the 2 of them are starting to look rough. The other 2 are looking hurt.
How's everyone else looking? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm more worried about, like, the person with, like, -3 constitution.
Oh, okay.
We'll see how that goes.
I'm personally okay.
Okay. Val, if you're up.
Listen, I'm doing fantastic.
I will. I like to imagine I was on the ground, even though I'm not prone, so I get up and I just kind of move. Like, I think I'm just going to stand where I'm stood, and then I'll with my one hand on the shield, and the other hand I'm just going to pull out the Waker, and then whisper into the green gem, and then slice through the air and try to cast a hypnotic pattern, as I have before with Room, but this time with Reynard powering it, and I should be able to hit all 3 of them without hitting any of my friends.
Yeah, I saw with the circle.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a bunch of stuff, but this is the only thing that I can actually do.
Yeah,
So I can
you
hit all
you
3
can
of
hit
them.
them. Yep, so it's 17 wisdom. Okay.
Wisdom save. That was what I was really hoping that they were good at, but we'll see.
Unfortunately, they're good at it, but, you know, when you roll an
Yeah.
8, that's going to be a fail for that one. Second one just makes it. And third one gets a natural 19. So this one
Damn it.
is hypnotized.
Okay, so one of them is hypnotized. Okay, I'll just say, Trothnar, go help our elf friends. Go help Gratian and Delson.
So
Aye.
the interesting thing is, like, as you sort of, like, slash it, there's sort of like it's sort of like a rip that opens upwards, and you sort of see it's almost like you're looking into the Feywild itself.
Mm.
And you see a bunch of sparks, and you see what looks to be almost like various fairies and butterflies sort of like flying around. They're partially see-through and such, so they're clearly like illusory, but they just sort of like begin to float around the that area. And as they sort of fade away, the one that's still been hypnotized is still like looking up at it. And you see like occasionally it sort of like bites at the air, almost like it's trying to bite at a butterfly that
it's like
isn't there.
Delicious.
One of them has a tooth in their hands.
That
Okay.
bitch. Nice. And that's that. And I don't have anything else as a bonus action, so I'm just gonna stay where I stood. I think.
Okay, Delson, you're up.
All right then. If I'm doing this measurement correctly, I might be able to do this so that it doesn't touch us.
The day comes, the train.
But it will, in fact, touch this. And that I'm about to harken back to my roots a bit. So, guys, how about we shed some light on the situation? And with that, I'm taking out a piece of feldspar, and at 4th level, I'm about to drop a moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Judith, whatever.
Whoa,
you say.
whoa, whoa.
It's a 5-foot radius, and I'm putting it on the backside of this wolf.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, it's bright as fuck.
Yep.
So, is it a save, or is it the start of its turn, or why is it?
Wandering around for pussy.
Fucking season.
Sorry,
At the start of
I
its-
didn't think I was muted.
The first
Didn't
time it
realize it.
enters the area, or when it starts its turn,
Okay.
it's going to need to make a con save.
Okay, gotcha. Also, as well, it's up around these things are just kind of like they're sort of moving about around the area.
And if I'm allowed to... Wait. Dang it. I think Grandpa's out of range, then. Damn.
What's that, Sonny?
Oh no, he isn't! If I am allowed to, I'll also give Grandpa a healing word.
I mean, healing word's a bonus action, right?
Yep.
I'd say yes, you can only cast it at first level, though. I think that, if I remember, because that was the rule, like, if you do a cast this bonus action spell, you can only do it first level, or whatever level it is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that'd be a bit busted.
Yeah, if you've already casted a spell and then do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if healing word's first level, then yeah, or whatever, then yeah.
Hey, Trothnard, try not to enter the light. However, once you get past it, show this thing no fucking remorse. And that is in fact my healing word. So let's see how much more health Grandpa gets.
That was a lot of fucking healing words.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice.
Same, Gratian. Same.
Hey, dog.
Alright.
I'm at 58.
Speaking of Gratian, you're up. Perfect. Go ahead and roll damage.
Bada.
Okay. That's how much. Okay. Okay. So, Fortune, you're up. You got a very angry hyena monster in front of you.
Yes, I would like to disengage from this situation.
So bonus action disengage.
And I'd like to get here.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast Firebolt on him again.
Okay. Natural 1. It's a miss.
Do I at least get his attention?
You've had its attention for the entire time, and he is very pissed that you keep getting away from him.
Good.
His new bright purple chew toy is running away.
Okay.
She squeaks and everything.
She's full of jam.
Okay, Fortune, you're up.
Oh,
Don't you mean Trothnar?
Close enough.
No, yeah, whatever. Truffner, what you doing, buddy?
Imagine
When I
Nemesis
look in
waking
the
up
mirror,
next to
when I
Truffner.
look-
Hello. Sorry.
and when I look in the mirror, sometimes I see a little elf boy looking back at me. Okay. 3
what
hits
you
with my
said?
flaming hammer. Let's fucking go. 1.
Are you attacking
Two.
this
Not
thing?
on the- not on the one right next to you, though, right? Because it's incapacitated, because that's why I just told you, right?
Sorry, carry on.
I mean, any hits and also crit with that, I think.
No, it's not paralyzed,
No.
it's just incapacitated.
Well, it's still
It's not an
advantage
automatic-
because it's
Is
incapacitated.
it an automatic crit?
No, it's not
'Cause I thought
automatic
that was-
crit, but it is advantage because
Yes,
incapacitated.
yes.
Okay, so
There's-
forget those rolls then.
Okay.
Go beat up its friend.
I forgot it was incapacitated, sorry, yeah. Can I like sidestep it and try to go to this bastard here?
Given its size, you won't be able to pass through it. You can stand here, though.
You can get the leg around there. He's got short legs.
Okay.
Or
Yeah. Why is my football team something very good? Okay, right, let me roll some attacks then.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attacks this time.
Okay. I was dreaming that I was young. Come on, you bastard. What do you take so long to load for?
I don't know.
There we go. Okay, with advantage. No advantage.
Nope, just straight
Uh,
attacks.
1.
So the first one hits.
What, you mean the.
Well, the
Oh,
first one was the 11.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you roll.
Oh, wait, no,
17
yeah,
and
okay, yeah, so
14
the first
for
one
the
misses,
other
actually. Yeah,
the first
that's
one,
an
the 14, ignore them. So that
Okay.
misses.
yes, that misses. That hits.
Hey,
That also hits.
Yay.
hey.
So enthused. Fuck. And A.
Okay.
And then A. And. Oh.
The duality of
Jesus.
man.
Get a screenshot of that.
Brings that down to that. And that. And then that brings it down to that. Okay. Alright. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now the
Penalty,
creature's
mate.
turn. Again, top to bottom, so... The little duel between Nemesis and the creature. That's a natural 1 on its bite. And that's a 20 on its tail stinger.
I will go ahead and put my shield up. That makes my AC a 23.
Okay, yeah, it can't do shit. Okay.
Yep.
So the second one is hypnotized. I just want to quickly check. Yep. Okay, so it doesn't make the save afterwards. So got it. Good to know. The one that's attacking Delson and Gratian. Again, call odds or evens.
But first, it needs to make its con save.
Oh right, yeah. It still needs to do that regardless.
Yep.
I don't think that's enough. That is a 16.
It fails, so it takes full damage from this. And considering the level it was casted at, it's this much.
Okay.
Radiant.
Radiant. Good to know.
Yeah.
It's
You
looking
should
rough.
put your moon
I'll
beam
take
circle
even.
on the map, Dom, so we know where it is.
Yeah. Oop. Did we lose Tessa?
There.
We lost Tessa.
Nice. It's perfectly circular and perfect in every way.
It's also more than a 5-foot radius.
Oh yeah, it's only a 5-foot radius is 10-foot circle.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah,
It's just
call
off
odds or
skew a little
call
bit.
odds or evens for who it's going to start biting at.
Even.
Even? Okay. Gratian, you're about to get bit. Potentially.
Not again.
Again.
Yep. That is a 19 to hit. So...
Are you okay, best friend?
Well, let's see how much the damage is. That is... That's 25 points of piercing damage. Okay. And then its second attack, it's going to go for Delson.
Yep.
That's also a 19 to hit.
I will cut this.
Okay. That brings it down to 17.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So you take 10 points of piercing damage. You
Nice
need
and
to
warm
make a
up.
Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Oh, that's not good. Come on, luck.
Yep. But you also need to, because Moonlight's concentration, isn't it? Oh, Moonbeam.
Yeah, moving is.
So,
But he,
Fuck.
didn't, but he didn't take any damage, did he?
he took damage from the actual attack.
Oh, from the bite?
Yeah.
No, from the,
Or
from
no,
the tail's string.
The
So
tail doesn't do
the,
any damage, does
the
it?
the tail deals damage. It's the
Oh, it does
poison
deal
that
damage.
doesn't.
Shit.
The poison
Yeah.
doesn't deal damage. The poison only
It
paralyzes.
paralyzes, though.
So he made the save, so he's not paralyzed, which is probably the better one because any attacks from
Yes.
it then would be. Oh, does she? Oh no, she doesn't have rune access. I haven't given her the invite thing. Oops. I will.
But
just...
she has been here.
Yeah, she's here, but she can't see. So,
I do have one question to Tessa, though. Why is her icon a cherubi?
because it is. Oh, there she
Why,
goes again.
why wouldn't it be?
My question to you is, why would you question her?
1 second, just quickly.
Because this is also the person who coined the phrase, "Are you Asian or Chinese?"
Legit, it's a concern.
Oh, sorry, she's just having some sound issues. We're working on it.
Right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I cannot get the invite thing. 1 sec. I can solve it. Music will probably cut out for a second as I refresh my my R20.
Just like,
Yeah, boy.
She also brought rap.
What?
Draw what?
East or
wrap?
west coast?
There we go.
wiggity
Oh my God, I
wiggity, what
hate
back,
you.
yo?
Yes, I know, Firefox. I know you're using my webcam. Thank you for telling me.
Crisscross is the best rap group of all time.
That's the one I wanted. Okay, there we go. So Tessa can use this link, and she'll be able to join the room then.
Sweet.
Okay. And then finally, it's the one that isn't hypnotized that's gonna.
Don't kill my short friend.
I'm going to roll a dice and see which one he goes for. He's going for fortune because he is fucking pissed. So 5, you get an
Nice.
attack of opportunity.
Nice.
He says-
Karmora just
Kick his ass!
30, 35, 40. He just has enough room. So go ahead and make an attack roll, Troughnarb, because you got attack of opportunity.
Yay! Yay! I'm happy.
what a dick. He went that way.
Joy upon joys. Okay, hold on.
I was gonna say, didn't he pass by Valeth? Wouldn't Valeth get one?
Nope.
No, I think he went
Oh,
around.
he
Yeah,
went
like
around.
over here.
Okay.
He's smart
Unfortunately.
enough to go around.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are actually not stupid. It seems.
They're not particularly. They're not the smartest, but they are surprisingly wise.
It's like Hulk.
Okay, so just a normal attack roll, right?
Yep, just straight attack roll.
Yeet.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's what we like to see. Okay, D10 plus 6. Yeet. And
Nice.
yeet.
Nice.
Yeah, it's looking hurt.
18 damage. There you go. Have a bit of that.
16.
Take the bones out of that one.
6. Oh yeah, this one's looking rough now. Yeah, didn't. There we go. Okay, Fortune, it's gonna wail on you.
Got a penalty as well.
Okay.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
That's a miss,
toy.
and that is a.
Oh, it's suddenly really good.
I know your AC isn't particularly high, so it does 14 hit?
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay. You take 10 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
You said con save?
Yep. Oh, enough. You're paralyzed.
It's no
Oh
good.
shit.
Oh dear,
That's okay.
you've got a bit of the paralyzed.
All right, Nemesis, you're up.
Woo. Okay.
Oh dear.
Yep. Hit.
Okay. Yeah, both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And
Yada, yada, yada.
These guys hit like a truck, but they're not. Oh my god! But they don't
What else?
exactly
Like a
have.
truck.
They don't exactly have a lot in terms of AC.
Big mama.
Truck meet train.
There you go.
Okay.
There goes the main train.
Jesus, it's so high average. My God,
Yeah, that is. It's still standing,
some
but
unreasonably
it ain't
high
looking
damage.
too good.
Somehow it's still standing.
Oh yeah.
I'll go ahead and move over here. I'm slowly decreasing the feet that I have to go to. Test.
Okay. So, Val, if you're up.
Oh, I'm gonna go up to Fortune, and as she's like paralyzed there, I'll like look over her to Nemesis and see her. It's like, Nemesis, would you like this? And I'll just like grab onto the scruff of Fortune's jacket.
Yeah, what are you about to do?
And then I did dimension door right next to her.
Okay, just
Okay.
yeah. So you just kind of like you just kind of like hold on to it and like you sort of lean backwards, and as you do, you hear Reynard just behind you go "Toodles" as the creature like
Yeah.
lunges forward to bite at you, and you just appearing right next to Nemesis.
Yeah. And then it's a full action to give somebody else a potion or something.
If
so I'm not
they
gonna-
are incapacitated, which paralyzed you're classified as that, yes.
Oh, she is. Oh, okay, I
Paralyzed
see what you mean.
paralyzed
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
classifies you as incapacitated. So
Yeah, so then I can't do anything else, and that's all my spell slots.
okay, Whew.
I think.
Delson, you're up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I actually don't have a spell that can help here. So instead of that, how rough is this wolf looking?
It's starting to look pretty rough.
Well, there's only one thing left to do, and that's viciously mock it.
Okay. So wisdom save, right?
Yep. Hey, Motley! Motley! You do
Really?
realize that I've seen bitches better than you, right?
Oh my god.
15. That is a fail.
Fucking.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Bards.
So that means that is 3d4 psychic damage, and it
Okay.
will have disadvantage.
All right. Still looking pretty
I do
rough.
love fucking bard. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will also hurt me as well. Yeah.
So it's still looking pretty hurt, but you've also hurt its feelings.
And
Ow, 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 ow.
oh god, Fortune's in range for another healing word.
Just yelling all over the battlefield.
Ooh, woo, what's
Hey-
this? Another healing
Hey,
word?
Fortune! Fortune, have you heard the good word about your buff girlfriend beating these creatures' asses?
Okay. So Fortune
Ooh, whoa.
heals
What is this? 8
8 points.
Yep.
All right.
The
Great
two near me
shit.
just very restrained, screaming. "Ah."
Okay, go ahead and make your rolls.
Hey.
Also, top of the round, the creatures just start swimming away.
Whew! Okay. Got scared for a second.
Jumps up and gobbles Tennessee.
Launch.
All right, it's looking pretty rough, but it's hanging in there. Just
Won't you die?
okay. So, Fortune,
And
you are paralyzed. So go ahead and make it a Constitution saving throw.
17.
Okay, yep. You break free. So that is the end of your turn. Alright, Trofnar,
Hello.
you're up.
Yay.
yeah, he's still taking a nap or something.
Okay. Let us attack a thing. This one's still incapacitated, right?
This is the one that's currently hypnotized.
Okay, how long will it be hypnotized for?
For a minute.
Like a minute,
so...
as long as I maintain concentration.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I will continue trying to turn this guy's skull into a fine dust then.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
We'll charge a dust more because I've got a fiery hammer. 3, 2, 1. That one. That one.
This is hits. Hits.
Hey. Oh, oops. Ignore the last one.
Not like it really matters, because those 2 hits are enough.
Nice.
Yeah,
plus
boy.
fire.
Yeah, so it's just there, like, it looking around, spots Valor and Fortune, it sort of, like, gets ready to leap. As you do, you, like, swing the hammer into its right flank, you hear an audible snap as the leg breaks, and it just whines, like,
Hey.
just looks, and it's about to, like, sting you, you sort of dodge, and then slam it right into the lower part of its back. You just watch as, like, the lower part of the spine cracks. It just sort of, like,
Yeah, boy.
it tries to move forward a bit, and then it just slumps down dead.
Yeah, boy.
Alright. That's your
Big
turn.
grandfather damage.
Okay. These creatures are now having to assess their life choices. Yeah, okay. They are both going to use their action to disengage, and they are going to book it. So 5, 10, 40, and this one. 5,
Fucking excuse me.
20. He's
Nothing
going to
less
try
than
and
7 feet.
leap.
Come on, land in the wall.
Did
Why
it
would-
make it?
Why would they even
Splash.
think of doing something so stupid as run away from them?
And that's all its movement. And this one can't do shit, so it's just that. Okay,
Are we going to adopt it, guys?
Nemesis, you're up.
If we adopt it,
All right, I
like
guess
that.
I'll leave
Sure.
it. And are Bless and Fortune injured? Are you guys good?
I'm full health.
You guys are full health.
I'm full health. I don't know what Fortune is. I think she got hit.
I'm injured, but I should be okay.
Great. I'm gonna try and move across this fucking thing again, and hopefully this thing won't just turn around and whip my ass.
Make an athletics check.
Spiky.
Come on. There we go. I was like, I clicked on it.
11.
Woo!
Yep, you make it.
Okay, man, that was close. Just like trip on the ice a little bit. Trostnar, how are you looking?
Ow.
Ow. Alright.
I'm about half health.
Alright. I'll go ahead and go to you. We'll give you 35 points of healing with my lay on
Thank you.
hands.
I'm just gonna take pot shots with Eldritch Blast because I can,
So let's see.
and I've got a lot of range on it, and I can shoot 3 blasts a turn. So
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna.
All right.
If I can.
So that is, yeah, that'll be my turn for now.
Okay. So Valafia, you're Eldritch Blasting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that one up there with 3.
And blast.
So, anyways, I started out with blasting.
Eldritch Blast.
That hits.
It's a cool 6 damage.
You just kind of like. You hear like a howl in the distance, and you just sort of like watch it sort of like falls, slides, and is just completely still.
Nice.
If you were firing that second one at something, it misses because it's a natural
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You still got your third hit.
Yeah.
He just hit the
And-
cliff.
It's
It
nothing.
misses.
First one's fine. It's good enough for that. And then, yeah. If this one over here is just still fleeing, I'll just let it. Because since I was probably firing it at it, I don't know.
Well, right now
If
it's
it's just gonna
flailing, not fleeing.
Oh, it's like in the water? 'Cause
Yeah,
fell?
it rolled a
Oh.
2 on its athletics check.
I missed that. Okay, well then, yeah, I'm just gonna look at it. I'm gonna stand and look at it.
Okay.
You know
What's
what?
up, boo?
Watch it about
No
to be
sympathy.
consumed.
I hope so.
No sympathy. This thing bit my friend.
Actually, sorry, no. This thing is still being. I will instead, if this is an easy jump, I'll get across there, and then I'm gonna move towards
Make an
like
athletics check.
executing that thing. Yeah.
Don't
Can I
get-
use levitate? Can I use levitate to just like?
Is levitate an action?
It is
You use
But-
Eldritch Blast.
fine. Since we're still in a turn order, then
You're
yeah,
still,
I'll do an
you're
athletics
you're
check.
still classified as in combat.
I'll do an athletics check because those are super good for me. Unless I roll a 1, I should probably succeed. Famous last words.
Hmm.
6, no
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
Who am I?
You tumble across.
Battle.
Okay. So what are you doing, Delson?
This thing bit at my friend, and I don't take too kindly to that, so... No, I'm not moving. I was actually making sure seeing how far this was. And yes, from this distance, I'm taking out my bayonet musket.
Okay. Misfire.
Nope, and... Fuck. Oh,
You
shit.
just kind of like. There's just like a puff of black smoke from the shots.
Fuck.
All right. It's your turn then. Gratian, what are you doing?
Oh!
All right. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that'll hit.
Also, he's in the water. Start to get
How do you want to do this?
Go for the 360 no scope.
Technically, the creatures in the water would have gone into it, but it's lots of fun in taking the victory away from the player.
But we can just say that they get to it the moment that happens.
Pretty
He
much.
gets to it like 5 seconds after.
Alright, well, unfortunately, it doesn't go into a cartoony skeleton. But you kind of watch it to, like, art its back. You watch as a ton of steam, like, emits from its mouth as its insides sort of get boiled alive from the heat of the lightning bolt. And it just sort of, like, goes still and begins floating. At that point, you see at least 8 of these polar bear shark hybrids sort of, like, lay into the thing and start ripping it apart. The water around there just starts to become a red mist.
Rip and tear intensifies.
Until it is done.
Alright.
So, do we all agree that we don't get ourselves involved with that?
Quickly, get over here. This isn't going to last long as I have my hands out towards
It's-
this thing's head.
Aye.
Yeah, so it's Fortune's
Let him,
turn.
let him have his fun.
So I assume, Fortune, you're going over there as well.
Oh, didn't mean to move.
Over here, please.
Okay.
And I would like to just go watch the thing destroy the other thing with Spider-Gwen.
Okay.
The walls. And just hunker down.
Alright.
Alright. There's several of them. You count at least 8. I'm just using one token to avoid moving 8 different tokens around.
It's a lot.
Okay. So, Drafnar, what are you doing?
How damaged is the hypnotized one?
He's looking pretty hurt.
Okay. With it hypnotized and distracted, can I try to sort of wrap the handle of my hammer like around its neck, and then sort of using it as like a lever, kind of try to break its neck?
So you're attacking it.
Oh, just gonna coup de grace as it's incapacitated.
Doesn't exist
I don't
in
know if
5th
that's a
edition, I'm
thing.
afraid.
Yeah, in 5th edition,
that
that's
not
not
a
a thing,
thing?
unfortunately.
Not a thing in 5th edition.
In that case, I will hit it
It
3
should
times
be.
with my flaming hammer.
Okay. You get
I was just trying to like
advantage.
just
get-
get behind it, snap its neck.
But you could have a Joe.
You get advantage because it is it ain't
It ain't paying attention, is it?
it's hypnotized.
It's
It's incapacitated. It can't do shit.
Okay, I'm putting it out of its misery, really. Bonk. Bonk.
Hits.
Bonk.
Definitely hits.
Jesus. The last one.
Bonk. Bim. Bang.
Trostner,
Bonk.
please whack up.
Bing. Boom.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
Basically, just come up behind it. Kind of almost as like a mercy killing of like as distracted by all the things, just with like hammer above their head, and then with all my force, just bring it down on the back of its head.
Yeah. So you just kind of like you sort of like He-Man stance, hold the sword up, holding the sword up, but with the hammer you just slam it down, and its legs buckle. It doesn't actually its legs buckle, but it still stands. But you just watch as its neck sort of bends forward, keeps going, and then crushes itself and part of its chest from the impact and the momentum of the
Jesus.
swing. As it falls over, dead.
Fuck these things!
We really said
At
no
least-
survivors.
At least you didn't take a near 50-foot dive from the sky from one.
That's true.
Is everybody okay?
Been better, been worse.
I think Grayson and I did take a fair share of pain.
Nobody's dead.
Fortune, are you okay? Assistance?
Not replying. I just like to make my way over here to start getting what I can from the creature.
She's making her way down.
Okay.
I'm going to try to unjam my gun.
The one that I just crushed its skull. Can I proceed to try to skin it?
Sure. Make survival checks, both Fortune and Drafnar. Delson, make a roll with your Tinkerer's tools if you have any.
I cannot express how
Yeah,
little
I
of
do.
I am. of
Okay,
that
yeah,
cold.
you unjam the
I
gun.
said, can I skin it?
Well, that
23.
sucked.
Alright, 23. You're able to get part of the pelt.
Man.
As for you, Fortune, it's like that final hit appeared to have like ripped part of the top part of its hide off. There's not a whole lot you're able to salvage.
Teeth, bones, claws, whatever the fuck spikes are on its back.
Okay, yeah, you're able to get a few of the teeth, but like you try and like hack at this at the tail a few times, and it doesn't give.
Aw.
Does the skinned meat that Trotner's skin look edible?
The meat. Make a nature check.
Remember, kids, just about anything.
Can I help? Can I help him?
Make your own nature check for that one.
This is where Delson gets a nat 1 and is like, man, that's freshly cooked meat. Yep. Perfect. You could eat it raw.
I am Bear Grylls.
Hey guys, we found the elusive sushi beast. We can eat. Yeah.
23.
He probably could.
Gotta stop drinking my own piss.
Considering
Na-
the
nature check, was it?
potency of that poison, and considering when it was alive, its eyes, the inside of its mouth, and like the area below its ribs were glowing, you get the feeling that it's probably not good to eat.
Alright then, can I at least milk the stinger tail?
Make a survival check.
Jesus, take it out for lunch first.
19. Okay. You're able to get 1 vial worth.
Good thing I had 1 vial left, due to the potions I were used.
Yeah, so you're looking at the poison. It's a sickly, like, cold purple liquid. I was trying to think of another word for it. Like, seems almost like congealed, almost.
Oh, that's nasty.
Coagulated.
Yeah, starting to
Yeah,
coagulate.
coagulated.
Coagulated. That's it.
Coagulate.
Yeah. Same thing. Congeal and coagulate mean the same thing.
Coagulate by Warren G.
It's just if you want to be a grammar Nazi about it.
Hey, Tom.
Yes.
Are the 8 creature things still within this area?
Yeah, though it looks like you can see a few of them are sort of starting to swim off.
I would like to throw 2 flavor bombs into the water for them.
Okay. They pay it no
Oh my God.
mind.
They just float to the surface like dead goldfish.
Well, no,
It's essentially like.
it's literally a drop in the ocean.
Yeah, that too.
Yep. Now, I would suggest that maybe we take a small rest right now before we continue, but, I don't know how stable these sheets are.
I think we should get a move on. Besides, if we're here late at night, it's going to get colder.
True.
Oh, that's right.
Should find somewhere warm to rest at least.
Fortune, honey, are you sure you don't want help getting across, you know?
Are you calling me fat?
Yeah, I could probably use some help getting across, but why don't you guys just come over here?
Wait. We do know the rough direction we're supposed to be heading, possibly, though.
Yeah, that was the direction that that Fortune is facing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Alright.
Directions
I'll go
the
ahead
water
and
is going?
I'll hop across, move,
Yeah.
back
okay.
up.
Yeah. You don't need to do the check for this one because it's not like in an immediate sense of urgency, so you're able to take your time to
Fine.
climb over. Okay. If that's the case, then once again, somebody needs to make a roll to try and aid in finding, basically finding the place to go.
Can I ask a question first?
Yes,
Which way is the wind currently blowing?
it's blowing in an easterly direction.
So this way.
Yep.
Awesome. Gonna hide out over here.
I'll just shift us back to the start area.
I would like to use my skills in survival
Mm-hmm.
to see if there's any sort of fresh dragonborn or humanoid shaped footprints
Okay.
leading towards where we need to go.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Yay!
Rolls low enough and he just finds our own footprints.
Oh, undoubtedly.
19.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless.
you.
So, you don't find much in the way of footprints, though at one point, like as you sort of like walking and such, your foot sort of slips slightly. As you sort of like brush away to see what it is that you slipped on, you see a silver coin. And you just kind of like start going for, like, sort of like brushing the snow away, and you see a copper coin, a gold coin. It's a
Hold
trail-
on. I need to add this to my money. So 1 silver.
one
Oh my
gold,
god.
and 1 copper. And
So
you
you find,
realize
like,
that
a-
this is a trail,
Ah.
which, if you had to guess, given, again, half a ship, it might have been that these were from the part of the ship the dragon had carried away.
Do I recognize like any stamps or like the crest on the money or anything?
Uh,
Cat, get out of there, cat. Get out of there.
not really. It's,
Okay.
the coins aren't, like, even though the equivalent amount is that, I mean, with coins on there, they don't really have, like, a symbol or an emblem on there. They're just, coins, because...
Okay, I was
D&D.
wondering. In which case, I will say
D&D and a currency exchange in D&D would be an ultra headache. Beyond the
I know,
10
right?
of this is this.
let's go. I found some. I found a trail of breadcrumbs, so to speak.
Then get moving, follow it.
Exactly.
All right, follow me then, everyone.
Okay.
The dwarf. We'd use the dwarf as a bloodhound to follow the trail of gold.
So,
I'll keep an eye out for any creatures as we move along.
make a perception
Yeah.
check.
Can I use my vast investigative skills to help with following this trail?
Girls, guys.
Well,
Find
you're
where it
following,
leads.
you're following the trail pretty well as it is.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay. Perception of
Hello,
17.
I like money.
About 20 minutes of walking later, over the course of this, you have picked up 37 copper coins, 48 silver, 7 platinum, and 12 gold pieces.
Ooh, platinum.
We got the platinums.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets one.
Can I be annoying and ask you to say that again, please?
1 sec, I'll actually just check, because I think I might have said one of them wrong. Yeah, so 48 copper, 37 silver, 12 gold, and 7 platinum.
Coco.
But, Nemesis,
Mm-hmm.
you spot a mast sticking out from the ice, and around it you see several figures as well.
Humanoid figures?
Seems so.
I would like to turn on my divine sense as we get closer.
Okay. What's the range for Divine Sense?
60 feet.
60 feet, so you have to get real close. So
Yeah, that's why I said like as we move further along. For now, while we're far away, I'll kind of motion to the group. I'm not sure if those are hostile, so we should be careful. We should try to be quiet. Gratian, I don't suppose you could pass without a trace us.
Pass without a trace.
Alright. Yay, pass without a trace. It's because me and Childar go clink, clink, clink.
Okay.
We do. We rattle in the breeze. Yeah.
If that's the case,
Everyone. Or wall around Gratian.
If that's the case, I want everyone to make a stealth check, and don't forget to add 10 to your roll.
along with our mods.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Do a d20 plus 10.
Nice,
They have
22.
no mods.
Oh,
Thank you, base to dirt child.
All right, Nemesis, quit showing off.
Well,
No,
she
I
gets
think with-
disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's true, isn't it?
You get disadvantage too, Troth.
Oh, piss. Okay. Oh, heavy armor, yeah.
clink, clink, clink.
So mine's an 18.
Mine's a 16.
No,
Or a
it's not.
14.
It's a 6. No, wait. Oh,
6
you didn't
plus
add
10.
10.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
doing it differently.
I added
I
10
went
to
doing a normal roll, then
myself.
adding 10 in my mind.
Yep.
I
Okay.
added 10 to myself along with my
Because I'm
dex.
good at mental maths like that.
Okay.
So I
All right.
With
should have
addition.
added my deck with all traits though, but oh well.
Fucking look at me dunking on you.
It's already good.
Why does it feel like... Okay, no, everyone has rolled. Yeah.
I don't know
Jeez,
where
this
we're-
the...
14
We're
and
gone.
the 16 are the worst.
Not even. Like, Fortune would be a 24.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, no, that's Valith. Valith's 4.
Yeah, I had
plus
14 and
Yeah.
16 are the top.
Jesus
Or the
Christ.
Okay.
lowest, I should say.
All right.
Pass without trace, mother bruise.
Yeah, no, it's a really good spell when you're trying to be stealthy.
Yep. And
So, you
oh yeah, Dirt Child didn't add his 10 either.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that damn. Fucking range.
He just turned invisible.
God
Can't
damn.
believe he's gone.
So, you sort of get a bit low to the ground as you approach a bit of a cliff edge. Nemesis, your
Mhm.
divine sense, what does it sense?
Celestials, fiends, and undead.
You sense undead. At this point, you
Also,
can see
has this place been desecrated?
that doesn't go off.
Okay.
Just the undead. You can see that there is 8 humanoid figures. You, from where you're standing, you can get all but 2 of them in your divine sense range, and every single
Alright.
one of them gives off an undead presence.
Alright, and then we'll whisper to the group. They're undead. Wonder if... Can we see the ship mast from here, like, clearly?
You can see the vessel from here.
So
From
we
what?
can't see, like, a flag or a symbol?
No, you can't. In fact, what I will do, even though we're not in combat, what I'll do is I'll move, because you can see where they all are at this point.
Yeah.
So I'll just.
I mean, I can sense them.
Yeah,
even
you
if I
can
can't
sense
see
all of them, but from where you're standing, because you rolled so high in the stealth check, they haven't noticed you. So I'll just
Yeah.
move us over to the map so you can see where it is, just in case.
Okay.
So,
We've done it. We found the ship of Gregory's.
so you are all
Same.
here at the edge of this cliff.
Okay. And is this mast flag like we just can't see it?
There's no flag at the top of the mast.
Okay. Would you say that because of my experience with undead, do any of them have a presence that I would recognize? Like maybe I could identify if one of them is like a white or something?
Make an intelligence check.
An intelligence check.
4.
Oh, Nam.
You're not too sure.
Okay. Well, they are certainly dead. Deader than dead. It's questionable on if they were undead before or after the dragon.
To know with that, You do see a handful of what looks like skeletal bodies dotted about.
Mm-hmm.
A few of them are like caked in ice. Like they've been partially buried by the snow from snowfall, but you do see a few of them are frozen solid.
Alright. I don't think there's going to be a way for us to just hop onto the ship without fighting. What do you all think?
Likely not. So, Gratian, how are you doing? That ain't good.
Rattle me bone.
Another interesting to know. So you see four of them are like to the point with the skeletons, but you can see two of them are still like wearing like armor and such. Three of them are sort of like hunched over with like icicles on their back. You can see one that looks more like a specter than anything that is still like standing tall and just like, looking around. He's wearing fancy clothes and a large hat that you would assume is what a Navy person would. You're not too familiar with boats, but you imagine that's the captain, or what's left of it.
General.
I think it might be too dangerous to rest here.
I agree.
By now, what time is it?
The sun is beginning to set.
If we were to try and get through this as quick as possible, what time do you think we'd get back to the hut?
It would be well after midnight. It took you about 3 to 4 hours to get to the this spot.
Mm-hmm.
Would we have to risk more of those creatures if we left and came back?
That's what I was thinking.
Almost certainly, yes.
Hey,
Alright. Then, as much as I don't think it's a good idea, why don't we go back a little bit and rest? Not all the way, but just enough so that we're out of sight of these guys.
Somewhere we know that there's stable ice.
Yes, we'll shortly rest and then come back. At the very least, that means that we can bandage up.
Yep.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
aye.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. So
Then-
you back away a little bit. And go ahead and sort of make a survival check to find a good spot to... I assume you're resting for the night.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and help whoever's doing the survival check, because I sure as hell can't do it.
Can I give them my last inspiration?
Sure.
Can I make this live chat?
I think... Wait, Dirt Child... I think Dirt Child just volunteered.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, you
Okay.
also get my inspiration, so if you don't like what you get, you can roll a d10 to add it.
Ah. Why did it just join and we're on a different map?
Yep. You successfully sneaked up to the boat and you found a lot of undead and you decided to sleep for the night.
Oh, okay, that's just what you guys are looking at. I just wasn't looking at that, and I went back to the map. I'm like, oh, there's a battle.
It's like, wait, I just started paying attention.
It was all in my mind's eye, and I'm like, suddenly my imagination was realized into a digital art form. It's amazing.
But could it be
Okay.
made better?
The first thing to note is there are no caves on the ice floes, but you're able to find like a gathering of an ice cliff where you are mostly protected from the elements.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and
Is
start.
there
taking the door
any
down.
woodland or any sort of wood around? Anything that we could just start a fire?
It's an ice flow.
It's an ice flow.
So no.
We should, however, have like flammable stuff in like tinder boxes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I can just like make.
And I mean, we've got my hammer.
No. Yeah, we can still make a relatively safe fire
Yep.
so that we don't die from the cold.
Okay.
So we don't melt a hole in the ice.
Yeah.
And before we leave, I will. When we leave, I'm gonna make sure I ritually cast Water Walk on everyone, so that if we do end up falling into any water, you can walk on it and then don't freeze to death.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
That'd be
Alright.
really helpful, actually.
Oh wait, that
I
only
take
lasts
so
an hour.
long to
Oh well. I guess I'll do that right before we go in. I thought that was a 12-hour one. That's too bad.
Alright, rest time.
Take that one.
Okay.
Yep.
So you take a long rest. You don't appear to be harried at all during your night, though it is not at all comfortable.
It's very
Extremely
cold.
It is.
We really need to kidnap a wizard, so guys. Just give him one spell and that's it. You can just tie him to a leash.
No, it's fine.
Put a
There's an
leash on
easy
him.
solution. Delson, forget all your spells and load Mordekaisen's mansion.
I will eventually have a cool Valith house, but that takes a while for Volage to get.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be like a demi-plane, not like another.
We could just like kidnap Nori and strap him to Valeth's back.
Yep. Double Warlock Tower.
Okay.
I kind of imagine like Valid's like little mini demi plane, basically like if Willy Wonka had his own TARDIS.
The most
Actually,
terrifying part about the demi-plane spell is that I can just make like as many of those as I want, and like I can
Actually-
send someone there and then leave them in like a little pocket dimension for eternity.
Actually,
That is terrifying. Okay.
All right.
Guys, now that I check about it, I don't have the capability to learn Magnificent Mansion yet.
Yeah,
Right.
not yet. I'm not sure what level it is, but
7th level.
yeah, it's real
That
high.
explains it. Okay. So
Could have a tiny hut.
So you rest for the evening. You get a full night's rest, uncomfortable though it may be.
Woohoo.
And you have all of your health back, your spell slots, everything.
I will say, I feel like if we get into combat with these guys, it's gonna take a while.
It's down to you guys if you want to call it here.
I'm fine
So
with calling it here. Yeah, I think that's
this
a good spot.
seems like a good place to call it if we are about to go into combat, and frankly, we might be going into kind of a area that we'll have to explore. So
I
Yeah.
can see it taking a long time, and it's
Okay.
better
Yeah.
for us to get
All
into
right.
it at the beginning of next session than
All
right
right.
now.
So as you
Yeah.
gather your things and prepare your assault upon what remains of the ship, hoping for whatever interesting tidbits or from what you have gathered, money, that's what we're going to call it for this session.